Yeah. We late, but we here. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, man? Damn, can you hear me all right, man?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. All right, so we here, man. We also got we got somebody new to the show real quick, to the watch party. We call him Mr. Low Key.
Say, man, hey, man.
Yeah.
Shine in the building.
So we call his seat the seat of the scorner, you know, because he hates Dallas, man. So that's how we rock it today, man. So let's go ahead and kick it off, man, with this watch party. So, Coach, I ain't really been able to watch the game because I was working on this. What's your input of what's going on?
All right, man. You know, it's not, you know, we're playing better sound football. I just seen I just saw this a few minutes ago, JVN Collins can still run. He ran CD down, lay him down. But he still can run. I mean, he might be old, but he can run. But I want to say one thing about defense. Michael Parsons has lined up in 5 different positions already in this first half.
Wow. So
Second player of the game, he was at linebacker, middle linebacker.
Wow. So basically, and I haven't seen any of the game. So, Coach, y'all got to catch me up so far. Is Zimmer putting on the clinic, or is he just kind of, or you just kind of giving an observation? Oh, put the camera on me. Go ahead, Coach. My fault. Oh, I see what's going on. Give me a second, Coach. I think I turned off your sound. Give me 1 second. I'm over here having rookie mistakes. Yeah, rookie mistake. Go ahead, Coach. My fault. You lie.
I think they're playing very well. I mean, defense playing real sound ball. I'm glad number 27 is in the game. He's getting a chance to start this game, and he's playing physical. Everybody's playing real physical and playing real sound defense, man. I think this is what you're seeing in the Zimmer defense when they're starting to become a little bit more disciplined and playing sound defense. And this is the type of defense I thought Zimmer would do, with not making a lot of mistakes and not making a lot of big plays. We are limited in big plays a little bit, but we got to stop them all together.
Yeah. So Amp, man, we got you, and I'm gonna need you to talk for a minute. I got something I'm doing behind the scenes, bro. So, what's your insight, man? Catch me up.
Man, so far, it's from what I've been seeing from the offense, they have an answer. We just had some unfortunate situations, penalties, got behind the chains, drive stall out, but your defense is thriving. Even got their hands on a fumble recovery, gave the offense another opportunity. Nonetheless, it's looking promising early. I am pleased to see Zim, as Coach said, moving Micah around in multiple places. That's when he's at his best, when he's a chess piece, is when you can't put your thumb on him. And to add to this, the balance already is on point. It's like 6 for 7 right now. Oh my God. You know what time it is. Y'all talking about damn Houston. This is a Dallas Cowboy show. Damn
you calling that my boy already?
Yeah, and I hit him with the smoke because I'm ready for all the smoke.
Listen. Are y'all watching this game right now? Okay. I was finna say something, but y'all just got a touchdown, so I'm gonna let y'all.
Now, what was she gonna say?
I was finna say something, but y'all just got a touchdown, so y'all baby glad y'all got that touchdown. Y'all finna say y'all in the red zone, y'all done punted the ball 4 times in the first quarter. You know what I'm saying? But hey, shout out to the Cowboys. It's love, but y'all need to win this game, because if y'all lose,
the seat of the scorner.
I'm just saying, y'all definitely can't be losing to the Panthers, man. They 3-10 or something like that.
They
Y'all
might call
5-8.
us back, though.
Y'all need a W on this win. So shout out to the Cowboys. Y'all got to our first touchdown. Congratulations.
All right, man. All right, my
Boy,
boy
Noodle dropped that thing on the dime, didn't he?
Yeah. But hey, listen, I want to say something about if the Cowboys got to win. If the Cowboys don't win, we in the same spot we won. If Houston don't win,
over and see what's the score. Or this is just straight Cowboys stuff. I'm watching on my phone. Don't worry about it. It's cool.
No, we ain't trying to see nothing. This is all Cowboys, man. What you think it was? What you mean, man? But you not gonna address what Coach told you?
We 8-5. Y'all 5-8. So you know who needs to win. Who game is on the line? Okay, I'm just saying. Shout out to the Cowboys.
You better draft stock if you really want to keep it funky. We don't need to win. Y'all need to win. We cool as a cucumber over here.
Oh, is that because y'all know y'all ain't going to the playoffs? So y'all just cruising it all night. You know, we're just gonna play mediocre. It's cool, y'all. We ain't gonna make it to the playoffs anyway. So we win one, we lose one. It's just a part of the game. It's cool.
I finna get the chat in here, bro. I gotta get the chat in here, bro. Y'all listen. I don't even got the chat up in here yet. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me set up the chat, bro, because I know the chat going crazy.
I know they.
I know the chat going crazy. We got us a hater amongst us, bro.
There we go.
Oh, you on my stream? Yeah, I know they going off on you, bro. My chat real, bro. Hey, listen, man. I wanted to invite my boy from H-Town, man. It's my dog, though. We went to school together, U of H. My boy. But
man, Andrew said, "Boss, where you at? The strip club?"
Nah. We ain't in the VIP or VIP. Not today. I'm trying to get y'all in here, man. Hold on, y'all give me a second.
She's saying they hear the echo.
They say the echo crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, if the echo crazy, then we got to cut the stream. We ain't gonna have no bad sound, y'all. I'm sorry, I can't do it like that. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm finna see y'all comments. Y'all gonna help me fix it. That's what we gonna do. What they talking about over there, low key? Hey, yeah, I feel you. Give me.
Yeah.
We good then. Let's go. Sometimes it ain't perfect, bro. You know what I mean? It's all good. My stream, man, they got some hot standards, man. They be wanting that. They be wanting that ESPN.
Beautiful back shoulder.
Yeah, man. Y'all give me a second to work on. I'm trying to get the chat up in here. So catch me up, and what's going on with the game, brother? Catch me up, bro. I'm still working on this back end stuff, bro.
Hey, Little Arm just threw a beautiful back shoulder throw to CeeDee Lamb, corner of the end zone. Cowboys up 7-0. Looking like they're trying to take control. I will say that I have seen Carolina's offensive line be real comfortable early. It could be something to pose a threat later on, when the dam starts to break as far as that run is concerned. But for right now, defense seems to be holding up fairly decent. We just got to keep them behind the chains. That's the biggest thing.
And then are we still staying in balance? And what's your thoughts with Coach Mike McCarthy so far, Coach Marv?
You're doing a pretty decent job of running the ball because they really run the ball really well. Even Ezekiel Elliott had 2 real good carries. So, I mean, they're getting good carries. I mean, good push on the line. They have ran about 5 different types of run plays in this game. They'll have more creativity in the run game. So, if you could keep that creativity and keep those attempts going, this run game will really slow the game down for Cooper Rush, so he can get a lot of more a lot better attempts. I'm noticing one thing, boss. I want to mention this. I'm noticing, and I don't know that this might be just a plan, but Micah's taking a lot. He's out a lot of plays, man. And I'm just wondering why he's out so many. Why is he in this rotation of being out of the game so many times? We in the first half, and they ain't played that many plays. I just don't know why he's on that rotation where he's rotating out like one of these guys, these rotational players. He's not. He's one of those guys who need to rotate very rarely, not often. He shouldn't be on like a every rotation type thing. The big dogs got to be out there most of the plays.
Appreciate that, Coach. Hey, I'm gonna need y'all to care for me just for a little while longer. I'm almost finished getting the stream in here, man. Y'all got it though. I know y'all know what's up.
I'm wondering if Coach, if it's a situation to where they may be attempting to rest him on like a second down, so they may be able to have him at maximum capacity on third down for that rush opportunity. That's the only thing I'm thinking. Oh my God, let's go. Your defense is balling.
That made one good stop. Good stop. Oh, that's an interception.
Cool as a cucumber, as I said, my brother.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be quiet, man, because every time I'm saying something good happened for the Dallas Cowboys. So I'm about to put my mic on mute for a few minutes and then we'll see what happens.
Man. Look, we were ready.
I know. Each time come with that good flavor and that sauce, man. So I'm just, I'm sharing it down here in Dallas, man. But I'm gonna put my mic on mute and we'll go on timeout and see what happens.
I want to say something, boss. I think, boss, me and we alluded to this into other games. I'm loving when you're seeing guys making tackles. I'm loving the continuity of guys coming together and celebrating guys making tackles, celebrating guys making other success on all plays. I'm seeing a lot more unity like that, and that's gonna be great for us in the future because earlier in the season we were seeing this individuals, like not really, not playing the game together like you're really having fun. So, I'm really seeing a lot of guys out who love football.
So I can watch it. I'm almost there though. I can't wait to see what you see. I really can't. Because if it's what you say, which I know you're saying it what it is, because you always gonna say what you see. That's very good news, Coach. Obviously, and just from listening to y'all, it does appear that Zimmer is continuing his streak. He continuing his streak. Because I would say, Coach Marv, let me know if I'm seeing this, if you're seeing it anywhere like this. I think he on a nice 4-week run. A nice 4-week run. It depends on how he finishes game. That'll be 5. But I would say at least a consistent 7 weeks in a row of good first halves. Would you see it kind of like that?
I would see.
I think I muted you again, Coach. Give me 1 second, Coach. It look like you're going hard and your lips is moving. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I muted you again. All right, go ahead, Coach. Sorry.
I think it's I think it's like 3 or 4 really okay to good games. If you would ask Zimmer, he would think that we got to play a lot of better in some big spots, a lot of big plays that we still shouldn't have let go. But this is where he thought this team would be defensively. He knew that it was going to take a time when you're playing with a lot of young players defensively to build the continuity we got with a lot of players that we're playing. So I think our offense is what really failed us this year because they didn't keep a continuity of going on and complementing the defense. But we're seeing some good things. And I'm like what we're seeing for some of these young players and some of these players that's coming back. And that's what I think it's going to be. These reps for these next 4 weeks is very, very, very important. Very important.
Right on. So
I'll tell you what.
I ain't gonna be able to feed in. Go ahead, Em.
I'm gonna tell you this. Somebody who I'm liking right now, who has been receiving a lot of crap this year. That's Terrence Steele. This last run, I just saw him just assist on this block and turn and pop another block that gave Rico probably an additional 2 yards. It's the little stuff like that that nobody will talk about, but it makes a big difference when you look at the total scope of the game and the offensive production.
Gotcha.
Can I say something on that? I want to say something on that on air. For the last 3 or 4 games.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Coach.
For the last 3 or 4 games, we ain't heard nothing about Steele. Because now Steele is getting, when you run the ball more, you get him in rhythm, and now you don't hear nothing about it because his pass blocking get better. Everything gets better for Steele when you allow him to be physical.
I'm sorry, Coach. I
When
just
you allow
saw
him to
Steele
be
right
physical,
there.
everything gets better.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
Everything gets better. You can see when he walks around, when he got his gait. When you let him be physical, everything else becomes better for him. If you make him a dancing bear, everything becomes worse for him because he's gonna get out of rhythm.
Man, hey. All right, so listen, y'all. We back to old school. We old school doing it right now. Where I'm gonna have to kind of watch y'all through the phone. It's all good. It's just the same. I just ain't gonna be able to feed y'all into the show.
Play action pass. There it is.
CeeDee Lamb getting up slow.
Yeah.
Man, I appreciate y'all rocking with us as usual, man. All the
That
fam.
shoulder.
It's always exciting to do these watch parties with y'all. Thank y'all for being patient. We was late because of me. Being in a new location, it's always a little bit technical, so we had to get the sound, all that stuff as best as we could. And we here rocking with y'all. Coach, you sound like you was preaching. What's up? What you saying? Oh, Coach, I keep turning you off. Okay, go
CeeDee
ahead,
Lamb got
Coach.
the AC. CeeDee Lamb got the AC joint separation. When you fall on your shoulder like that, like he fell with his arm extended and that shoulder jumped up, it popped out of place again. I know how it is. It popped out of place again. He may have to be out for about 3 or 4 plays because it's painful right now. And he probably and he's gonna have to get a little bit. Yeah.
I'm glad we there, Coach, and you brought up a question that I had, and at this point where pretty much the fate of the season is what it is, right? We down to 4 games. At what point do you say, you know what, I've seen enough from him? I know you wanted to reach a benchmark in 1,000 yards this year, maybe 100 receptions. But, dude, you have nothing to gain from playing these remaining games. At what point do you start bubble wrapping and shutting down some of your key players, especially the way injury has hit you this season?
You don't want to set this. You want these guys to continue to play, man. And you could make your play calling a little bit better, where you don't put them in situations where you don't throw him no screen passes. You don't let him run the ball from the backfield no more. You don't throw no outside screens for him where he can get extra hits. But you still let him play wide receiver. But you don't put him in situations where he's gonna get extra hits for. That's crazy. So that's what I'm saying when you talk about bubble wrap, but you don't take them out of the game. You leave them in the game, but you eliminate some of the plays where they could be in harm's way.
Okay.
Especially that well back. That's what they need to put up for the rest of the year. No more well back.
Yeah.
Like, you got enough backs to run the ball. You don't need them in the backfield.
You don't.
You will lose
And I say
occasional
that game
explosiveness, though. Let's be honest, though, right? Because CeeDee Lamb with the ball in his hand is very electric. But with the stakes that we have on the line, it just don't make sense to me.
I said that game 1.
Wait.
I said that. Didn't I say that? I said that the first couple of games. I said, your star player get too many hits, and what number one wide receiver you see do that?
Hold on.
What number one wide receiver you do that? I wait.
He has a very valid point.
Interesting.
So Tariq Hill does it because he got the speed to get out of bounds, and he ain't trying to get hit. But CeeDee Lamb is not a burner. So
How about them
why
Texans,
you giving
though?
me all these? Oh, they must have scored.
How about them Texans, though? Yeah. It's time in the building. What's up, Dallas?
What you say now, buddy?
I say, how about them Texans, though? Yeah, we in the game.
What's going on with them?
Yeah, we tied up right now, but our defense is A1 Yola. So, I'm going to go back to the game over there. But right now, we're going to watch these Cowboys.
Hey, why every time he hate, he look back?
He want to watch the Texas team that's winning. He didn't want to watch when it was tied. That's what you were saying. Okay,
You see how they do, Coach? You see how they do? See, we have to I think it's just appropriate. If we gonna have a watch party, you gotta add the reality. The reality is it's haters. There's no watch party without haters.
Man, the
Right,
Texans
there's
just
no
going to
Cowboy
touchdown.
game without haters. So listen, is that realistic? Like for real? So I had to ask the homie, like, Mr. Low Key, or you go just be yourself today.
Oh, I'm just me.
And see, look,
I'm just me.
See all that.
Yeah.
See, get it together, brother, get it together.
Let me explain.
What happened? See, he can't handle the pressure. What he did? He fumbled. He fumbled.
Over there. Dropped the tripod. Was sitting there like he was doing something and just fumble.
Yeah,
Hey,
CJ
Boss, let me
Stroud
say
just
something
scored a
right quick.
touchdown. That's what I
Let me
do.
say something
though.
right quick, boss.
Yeah, what's that, Coach?
When we was talking about who needs to win more, if the Cowboys don't win, we just where we at. But if the Texans lose today, then they got Kansas City next, and then they got the Baltimore Ravens after that.
Oh, man. Y'all got to worry about the Texans. Y'all know y'all see how they've been playing.
I'm just saying that. I'm just saying. Okay. I just want to
Yeah, we
know how
going
that
to
goes.
playoffs. Well, y'all, it's the question.
I know that's the point. I mean,
Okay.
and see, listen,
Okay.
man.
Y'all gonna be at home
that's
watching.
If
not
you
our
lose
standard
today-
over here, though, man. That's y'all
If you lose
standard.
today, you
That's
might not
our
make the playoffs.
See? You hear that?
I heard it. That's why we going to win. I ain't worried about it.
Already,
Yeah,
dog.
we
Okay.
going to win. We already
practice.
10-3. Yeah, y'all 7-10. It's good right now. Shout out to the
Oh,
Cowboys.
look at number 35,
It's cool.
boss. Look at Louis 5. I tell you, we ain't good for linebacker, man.
Hey, Coach.
Look at this. Look at Louis 5.
Coach.
I'm telling you.
Coach, man, I hate that we started late, Coach. Let me tell you why. Because this was the biggest question mark I had. It was how was he going to show up in the absence of Overshoot, right? And
he's
I
the one
was
called
thinking
first
to
fumble.
myself it wasn't going to be that big of a fall off, even though it is. But it's not like crazy. And I feel you on that, Coach. It's good to see my boy Overshoot doing this. I mean, Lil Fire doing this
Louis
thing.
5. Oh, but you missed when he called the first fumble, boss.
Oh, he was. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he punched the ball out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they was in the red zone.
been
They were
on
about to score.
I honestly was never worried about him.
Yeah, I think it's pretty certain he gonna be the middle of the future. I said Lil Fire's gonna be the middle of the future. I'm pretty certain of that. He's gonna be the Eric
Yeah,
Kendricks next year.
Yeah, it just, it's one of those games, one of those things with him. I think a lot of people wanted to see Louis 5, but there's only a certain amount of plays for linebackers. So he was playing the same one as Overshown. So look who's walking off the field hurt already. And did I tell y'all last week?
Yeah, you said it. You said it was gonna be something. You said it was gonna be a toe. It was gonna be an ankle. You said it, Coach. You sure did. God damn. I swear. You said he played good this week, but it's gonna be next week. He ain't gonna play.
you know
It's gonna be
what?
something. It's gonna be a toe.
Steven
I know
Jones
exactly
said-
what you said.
Stephen Jones said pregame we was gonna see Tyler Guyton this game. He said it.
Yeah, man.
But it was already
man,
anticipated.
This is why Iguodala gets $1 million a year to be a backup tackle. If he was to stay healthy all the time, the kid would be a good $8, $9, $10 million tackle, backup tackle. But he ain't played a whole season in his whole career, so you can't play that. He gets what he gets, minimum wage when he plays, whenever he plays. That's what you pay him, and he'll be back here next year for $1 million.
Yep.
And guess what? He happy with that.
And yeah. I was just trying to add that up in my head, Coach. He slipped that?
Who?
Oh no! They made that.
Nah, he out.
Oh, that's out of bounds. All right, I'm good.
Yeah, he out.
Cause you know my. Hey, listen. I'm gonna keep the camera on this dude, cause every time something almost happened, he looked back, bro.
Ooh, cause I was finna say something, man. Did you see that?
I know, man.
I know y'all seen that, boy. Escaped the set. Oh, if he wasn't out of bounds, that'd have been a cold catch. That's been a cold catch, man.
That would have been.
I know it, man. I felt everybody's heart beating fast. It felt like I felt like my microphone started vibrating, man. I felt hearts beating.
Haters love talking in hypotheticals.
Don't they? If they would have seen the score, man.
I love it.
Man. Say, y'all let me know in the chat what y'all think of inviting haters every now and then, man, like to the watch party. I think that's just appropriate. Cause see, listen, man, if you're not a Cowboy fan, you got to get used to that. You got to get, cause listen, Texas fans go hate you, Green Bay fans go hate you, Philly hate everything about you. They celebrate our injuries, right? You know, so
class.
So yeah, it's like, you know, I just think it's appropriate to every now and then allow a hater to kind of sit, you know, in green
in the presence of greatness.
In green pastures. Just, you let you kind of sit on the leather of Jerry-ness.
Yeah, it's cool. And we gonna represent. Yeah.
Hey, boss, we got a super chat from Chris 214.
What'd he say?
He said, is he Eastside Harold cousin?
Oh no. It's an H-Town. See,
I don't know who it is.
see, low key. Check this, bro.
Troll.
This was crazy. We got an H-Town dude who loyal to literally every Dallas Cowboy channel that we have, bro.
I had 5 subscribers, and Eastside Harold was one of them.
He said,
my boy just
he
said,
from Channel View, man. He not from Houston.
Nah, he from H, bro. He H-Town. Like anytime, you know me, you know. Every now and then I throw on an H instrumental, some zero, something. You know, I pay homage. I respect Texas music.
Already.
And what thing about H-Town?
Like, you know, I you know what I mean? I put New Day, he know all of it, man. I put Crime Boss, he know that. I put Hawk on, he'll know that. So he H-Town, right? So now
but he's not, listen,
bro. He the worst.
Yeah, he's not on everybody's show liking this stuff. He on there talking about Houston on everybody else's show.
Yeah.
He makes sure that they know,
But he done
Shout out Hero. That might be my cousin, man. That might be my cousin. You know what I'm saying? He represent how he's supposed to. Shout out to Hero.
No, that ain't how you represent.
Yeah, shout out to Hero.
Boy, Chris might be on
Even though we out here in Dallas, we gonna steady throw up the H. It's love, though. It's love.
It ain't love.
It's love.
What you doing, bro?
What a
Yeah,
coincidence.
man, he makes sure.
Oh, my God.
Ain't no love. It's hate.
Shout out Hero. He a real G from
Man,
Eastside. Eastside.
Balls. Where
It's
the
the east side. Get that off here, man. Get this boy off here, man. All right. Back to us. What we looking like?
boss, you got your buttons?
Oh, yeah. Oh, nah. Bud's dead today.
Oh, okay, bro. I was about to say, boy, they might be related, boy. A lot of technical tests said that you are the father.
Oh.
They might be related, bro.
Shout out Angie the Rebel. Yeah. Yeah, I'm checking out the chat. She say, fuck all that Dallas over Houston all day. Oh,
That's
my
Angie
bad.
for you. She a real
More
one.
clip too.
She 214 through and through.
Hey, and
Okay.
she also got on YouTube channel. You see what stung him in the heart. You see, he H-Town. They can't help it, bro. The one comment he had to read. The one. The only one. Dallas better than Houston. That's the only one stood out. Thousands of people had something to say about the game. But what stood out to my brother, low key.
That's all did. I'm like, God,
Yeah.
say fuck all that. Dallas
real
over
one.
Houston all day. Okay. All right, Dallas, it's love.
She is not the one.
Man, I appreciate y'all rocking with us today, man.
You know what this tells me? You know what this tells me, boss?
What's
And-
that, Coach?
and I wanted the chat to hear it. I wanted the chat to hear this. Sometimes, and I'm not throwing no shade at our greatest, one of our greatest linemen in the history, Zach Martin. But this tells me, like I've been telling people a lot, sometimes healthy means is better than reputation. Because without his healthiness, he wasn't able to get that push like we got healthy guys who might be just a shade less than him, but they are more healthy to get that push. And that's sometimes you have to judge that. Healthy is more than sometimes reputation.
Well said. Ooh,
Yep.
you put that on the shirt.
Yeah.
See, that's one of them. That's one of them. That's one of those colloquialisms that need to be famous. That's a big bar, really.
Yep.
And you know the sad
I think
thing
that's
though,
what-
Coach. Very rarely are we gonna be in situations where we have to kind of rely on that type of thinking, right? How many times we gonna have a Zach Martin kind of at the tail end of his career and a young stud kind of having to play to where what you just said is kind of on full display, you know? So we talking about like very random, but it's so true what you just said. You know,
You know,
going
but they
with
did
health
that
over
this past
reputation. Yeah, you really do need to put that on the shirt.
But you know, they did it this past season, off season. This off season, they say Tyron Smith was playing great, but his health made him not be a dominant run blocker. And sometimes when he got physical with people, he got hurt. So they chose to have a healthy guy there that may be just a little bit less than to have a guy that was injured that couldn't give you everything he had. So that's where they're going with this line. And I don't think we're going to have no problems with the line because now this line is going to be totally young after Zach Martin leaves this year. Everything going to, and then we're going to be able to work them hard enough so they're going to be better. I think we stopped working the linemen a little bit harder and they got a little sloppy because we're trying to save their bodies. But young guys, we don't have to do that. We can work them harder to get them seasoned and we won't have these lulls in the season because they'll be able to knock people off the ball.
Right.
Man, one thing I want to point out, man, y'all look at this last reception here by CD
Oh,
Lamb.
CD Lamb
The
got
man is a dog.
God.
I mean, he is a dog.
Hey, wait till you see this hit. I'm sorry, Ep. I ain't been to
That's what I'm talking
You know
about.
I don't do that. You know I don't do
That's
that.
what I'm talking about, Am. Remember you just talked about Am.
Yeah.
These are the plays I'm not going to run him 15 times a game.
God damn. Ooh.
He left it
This is
wide open.
not.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Right on the shoulder.
I'm just making sure you ain't hating over there.
Xavier Woods, go sit
on,
your ass
man.
down somewhere.
That was Xavier Woods? Why ain't
That
you
was
hit like
Xavier.
that with us, you old? Man, boy, somebody better light him up.
That ain't no bad hit. I don't see what's wrong with that hit.
No, that was clean hit.
Yeah,
That's
they
why
gave
he
him a flag.
hollering. That's why he hollering.
They gave him a flag, boss.
They did.
Now they picked
Football
This is
soft.
football.
They
That's
picked it
so-
up. They picked it up.
That's clean,
Oh
brother.
yeah, you gotta pick that up.
As much as I don't like you, Xavier Woods, and I know you weak,
Extra.
cause see, I remember you versus the Rams. You was dodging Gurley.
Extra.
You would see all this smoke. He pretend like he got. No, I ain't falling for it. You hear me? No.
Get back and run the ball and being physical, McCarthy.
Yeah, I
we
was
got
getting ready to
plenty of
ask you,
time.
what are we looking like balance wise now?
Man, right now, balance wise, we are.
There you go. Now, that's fine. You got enough time in the game. You got enough. Now that's gonna set up the next play.
Damn it.
15 for 13.
Wait,
Okay.
15 to 13. 15 passes, 13 rushes.
You know you gotta go double check Mike McCarthy work like you do your son.
come on, Ferguson, down
man,
the
you
field.
lamb
Cole.
again.
Man, that's what Coach just said. It's okay to run the ball.
But then when he come back, see, man, you gonna mess around with CeeDee Lamb get hurt on one of these plays.
Yeah,
and
did
you
they well
say,
back
why is he running these type
I
of
was looking down.
these screen pass, these wide receiver screens like you ain't got nobody else that can run a scribe receiver screen, man.
Man, that ain't no damn holding.
I'm tripping on the fact that we not I'm tripping on the
Who they
fact
call
that
holding on?
they not using
Brock
my
Hoffman.
boy Mingo at all. They call holding on Hoff.
Yep.
Yeah, hands outside the framework, and he got
Yeah,
he got his
technically.
jersey. Yeah, and the guy
Technically.
he got him in. Yeah, and he pulling. Yeah, when he close enough to the running back, you gonna call that because he got clawed. Now,
Yeah,
if he was one hole over, you might not call that, but he's right there in the hole, and you got claws, they gonna call that if they see it.
right.
He got to get that inside and pull it from. He got to pull his breastplate. He can't have outside. He got to pull his breastplate inside, and then he ain't got to really pull it. He got to do a push him and get him off balance and let the running back run through the arm tie.
That's it.
Well, I'm glad the Panthers sorry.
CD is all over the damn place. He already got 90 yards. Hell, he has been the passing game.
Yeah.
Because ain't nobody else catching no balls.
And see, yeah, it's
That's the
true
type
that
of route I want to see him running.
it's true that CeeDee Lamb not a route runner, I guess, but his change of direction and his football plan is what's the difference?
CeeDee Lamb is the same thing. You know what CeeDee Lamb is, boss?
What's that?
He's the same thing. The same thing I tell Tony Pollard was a football player.
Right.
They they're football guys.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was just asking. Like, what's the
Yeah.
difference? Cause CeeDee Lamb, man, just how he move out there, man. Oof.
Ooh, let's
One
go.
throw down the seam, Rush. Can you throw
It's
one down
coming,
the seam
Coach.
somewhere?
It's coming, Coach.
Oh, I ain't even see it. That would be my play call.
It's
Let's
coming,
go,
Coach.
man. Let's go. Hey, El, that's to another football player too, huh?
Yeah,
Ferg.
another one.
So,
That's what I like, Tyler Smith. That's the old Tyler Smith cleaning up things. That's the old Tyler Smith.
it's like
Watch out, Tyler
everybody
Smith
they
come
own
across
self.
this
That was
first
old
crowd.
Ferg. That was you know what I mean. That's old Tyler
Watch
Smith.
Tyler
You
Smith.
look at that
Watch
old
Tyler
CeeDee
Smith, yeah.
Lamb. Let's go.
This is what I like, but that's it.
And see, even when they got a better record, this the thing. The Houston Texans don't have fun like us. You see, even when our record not as good, we just enjoy football more than people from Houston. I literally feel sorry for everybody that's born in Houston that are fans of their team. If you're born in Houston and you're a Cowboy fan, you're where you're supposed to be.
Nah, you a
because
traitor.
you're in America. And when you're in America, America celebrates Texas teams.
Yeah, but the Cowboys just ain't it. You know, y'all era was 20 years ago with the Emmitt Smith and back in them days. Now, don't nobody even talk about the Cowboys no more. At all. Y'all 5-8. H-time. What it do? Yeah.
Angie, you feel me?
Nah,
But on this screen,
You feel me, Angie?
nah.
but on this screen is a watch party for the Cowboys. But anyway,
Yeah.
but you know something, I want to say something. The reason why you seen Tyler Smith come across the line and you see a lot of physical play, because when you set a physical presence in the football game, your players get physical and they start doing those type things. When you come out with a wussy game plan and you go run away from physicality, your players get it's
Oh, was that a fumble in the red zone?
What in the world is
He
this,
did not.
man?
He should have rushed the ball.
can't-
That's what he should have did.
Oh,
he should
my
have rushed it.
goodness.
Because he showed fumble there right there before y'all
This
could have got
guy-
a touchdown. I'm just saying, we watching the game, right? Just to watch part.
He dropped the football.
He dropped it right
the
there
game you watched,
in the
low-key?
red zone. He nervous or something, man. Rush. You should not rush, man. He need more patience, man. Give that
See,
man
the fact
patience.
that he only commentating on the down segments of the game, he low key
Just dropped it.
low key hating.
Hold on.
Ain't nobody even hit him.
Wait a
He
minute.
just dropped the ball. He just dropped. It ain't raining or nothing, right? Okay, my bad. Shh.
Hold on. Shout out to True Vibes, man. True Vibes in the building, man. I ain't seen my girl True Vibes in
He say he got tiny hands.
True Vibes. It's good to see you, lady.
Okay.
It's good to see you. Long time. But you see how they do in H-Town, man. They go celebrate, man. Like, you know.
Hey, go ahead and mute him, boss. Go ahead and mute him, boss. Mute him, boss. Cut his microphone
Mute
off,
him.
boss. Matter of fact, what I'm doing right now,
Mute
they call
him.
it a
My boy say
filibuster.
mute
They
him.
Oh,
use
look
it-
at this.
What they do
That
is
is
they
not
use
a
it
touchdown.
and
If
take
that
the
man
ball
out
and hold the floor, I
Say,
believe
is
I
y'all
have
watching
the
this?
floor right
Are we
now.
watching the
I'm
same
gonna
game right
continue
now?
to
Because the show
filibuster
look like they
to
just go
deny-
in 5 seconds. My bad. Look, I'm in the Halo chill. My bad. Let me. I'm just saying. The fumble
And I
led to
will
a
continue
touchdown.
to filibuster
right before
because
the
I know
half.
he
That's
wants
not
to
good,
talk
y'all.
right now.
That's
because
not
something
good.
just happened negatively towards the Cowboys. I still have the floor. I'm gonna keep going. I'm parched as hell right now. I ain't even gonna take a sip of water because I'm gonna continue to hold the floor until things cool down long enough for Loki to go ahead and talk.
I'm just saying you might need some more water, man. It's almost the second
You got it,
half, you know what I mean?
dog.
So hopefully y'all can do something. But did you see that? The fumble, turn around, next play, the touchdown. I don't know. My Texans don't do that, man. My Texans don't be looking like that. I'm just saying. I'm going to go back on mute. My bad.
Nah, ain't no game, bro.
Yeah, it's a game now. They just came back. That fumble looked bad, though, man.
That is
that
a
fumble look
14-point
It,
swing.
it'd be different if somebody hit him.
It really
or
did look
something like
horrific,
that. But
I ain't gonna lie.
he just dropped the ball. Who is Rush? Where you from?
Oh, stop, bro. See how they try to act, bro. You see, they try to act like they don't know who we are, dog.
You know, the defense was definitely lacking. Because for y'all to be on the other side of the ball and y'all let that man be wide open. Look how wide open he is. Everybody look confused. Golly.
See,
It's
this
all right.
that
We got a
shit. This
whole
why
second
Coach
half.
is saying
We
they
finna
can
go,
going
we
to
finna
half.
go in the locker room.
Wait, did you
feel
just
me?
say we?
I mean, yeah, I'm on y'all side.
Oh, okay. No, I thought you said we is them. No, you said we, or you not? Cause you tried to flip that.
I'm just saying,
You done put on a Panthers jersey.
everybody finna go into the locker
No,
room.
I heard that. That
Yeah.
boy say we. Ooh, man, I did not tell y'all my boys from H-Town, they'll put on somebody's jersey, bro. You just did, bro. I heard it.
I'm just saying.
You
I
said
say we.
got
Everybody.
a whole nother hand.
Everybody, we in this room.
Oh,
we got a whole
shit, it's a
nother-
fight.
I am.
Let's go.
It's straight Texas. Let's check on my scope.
Hanging on by a thread. And Miami got the ball again, pressing the score. I wonder what happened. Let's see.
See, there they go. Getting all riled up, man.
Same thing make you laugh, make you cry.
serious, man.
The
We
Houston
about to go to
Texans
the- we about to go
last
to the
drive
second- we about to
was
go to
cut
the-
short by what?
Oh,
A fumble by CJ Stroud.
that's what happened? Y'all sending them bad vibes out here to Houston.
CJ.
Oh, we seen the
Let me read
man.
this title. No huddle shotgun. CJ Stroud fumbles.
ain't
Aborted
this
in
Boss
Houston
Cowboy? We should be
44.
talking about the Cowboys right
Recovered
now.
by Miami at the Houston 49.
Hey,
same
low
thing
key,
make you laugh, make
low
you
key,
cry.
they don't
My
need to
God.
go to your channel, bro, because they keep talking about the strip club.
No, the most.
Yeah, they think we at the strip club.
Hey, man.
Don't go to low key channel.
Don't go to my channel, man. This my Cowboys over here.
Don't go to low key
Hey,
channel.
one thing about
I said that's all. Hey, we do kind of got your look though a little bit with this green screen behind me. Yeah.
you know the most important thing in every organization and probably in everybody's life, right?
What's that, Coach?
It's called damage control. The damage control unit. They're very important. We had damage on the fumble, but the control unit came and made it worse. You just can't give up a big play right after a fumble like that. So this is what I'm talking about, man. Our mental capacity slips at times, and those are the type of things what losing teams does. And it's about we got to get mentally tough to understand what we got to be sound when stuff like that happens. And all year it's just been happening.
Steve Carroll with the super chat. He said, "Well, that's must be Dak's fault, as well as the QB. Every hater wants to be replacement for foe." Yeah, that's true. That's so true.
Yeah.
Like it's almost, man. I just like, man. It's amazing how just Dak still carries on the national conversation. See, Houston don't know about that. They just see if you when times are bad. What I do is I just imagine you could be a Texan fan.
Should be. You should be.
When I think about the hard days, I say, but at least you're not a Texan fan.
You should be.
Just imagine,
because you'll have more pride.
Imagine having two teams and never ever even going to the Super Bowl. I'm talking about never.
When last time y'all been to the Super Bowl?
No, I'm saying no. I'm just saying never.
Okay.
Boy, that boy don't even know what that thing smell like, boy.
I'm talking about
That's the dumbest
Virgin.
play, man.
You don't even know what it smell like.
Two teams, the Oilers, and then when I'm real mad at life, and all hope is gone, I did think to myself, what teams had the two biggest blowouts in playoff history? It was the Oilers and then the Texans. So it's remember this, y'all.
Don't nobody.
Trouble don't last always.
You could be a Houston Texans fan.
You could be a Texan.
You should be.
Straight up, bro. Straight up, bro.
Hey, I heard rumors that they're slated to be the next expansion team for the XFL.
I believe it. Man, don't even get me started on how racist they owners are. Oh my God.
Oh, they the Clippers of the
team with
NFL, boy.
EEOC lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
Man, True Bob say, when life gets hard, remember the Texans. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
You should. You should remember the Texans because that's where your motivation gonna come from. I know that's where y'all gonna want to be at. Like, you know what? Let me go to Houston because it's too
Do we really
sad
just
out
try
here
to
in
do
Dallas,
this
man.
again?
Y'all got
Are we about to
15
see a
seconds
Hail
do
Mary
something.
from Noodle Arm?
Is Russ gonna do it?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Man, y'all about to
What
see
is
a
that?
break.
Oh, he finally rushed the ball.
No, they about to break BA out
I want to see this.
from midfield. They about to break BA out.
So this for the record, right? This was 72?
Bruh. Parking
Go for
lot.
it.
This is parking lot
I
pimping.
want to see this.
Put the number up there. Where we
Yeah,
at?
72. Go give him the record. I've been wanting to see this.
It's no win. This is a 70-yard attempt. He is
Yeah, let's
kicking
get
from
it. Let's
hour
go for
40.
it. Put the man in the record books.
Damn. The wind caught it at the last minute, and it was short.
No, you playing.
Yeah.
The wind got it.
Yeah. It wasn't moving at the last minute. That shit shifted to the left.
Let me see.
And it's a 50-yard kicker. Oh, that look way off. Is that it? Oh, that's not it. Oh, what happened?
Yeah, this.
Can he do that?
Yeah, now you can do that. That's also Coach Marv warned about that. That's the risk of them long kicks. Is you
Yep.
got the offensive lineman out there, and you'll put an athlete back there, they'll return it on you.
Yep. All right, halftime.
Halftime. So, hey, so this
Shout out
is
to
my
the
brother.
Texans.
So y'all know we doing it big over here for him. So I'm gonna go check on them steaks in a minute, y'all. So yeah,
Oh, damn.
13-6.
13-6, them Texans up, man. We be right back. Much love. The whole Dallas in the building.
Hey, you taking that mic with you? You can. Don't be hating down there, bro.
I'm just saying, H-Time is definitely in the building.
So he
man.
gonna take
Y'all
the
know
mic
what's
with him.
going
Where
on.
we see, I know how to turn them off. I'm good. You know I got that. So what's on y'all mind on this this preseason game, Coach? What'd you say, Coach?
My fault. We got good running attack. I mean, defense is playing sound. But again, penalties hurt us in one drive, the first drive of the game. Stupid penalties. And, bad turnovers, not forced turnovers. And then what is always hurting our defense? If people want to talk about the run game, it's not been the running game. It's been big plays against our defense for the last 3 years. And again, we give up a big play over 50, 60 some yards, 70 some yards. And that's a killer.
Right.
Because you look at the last game, we gave up 2 touchdowns over 35 yards. So you don't give up big plays, we don't lose games.
Yeah.
Holla at me.
Did we stay in balance throughout the first half, or did we kind of lose it towards the end? It kind of looked
kinda
balanced to
lost
me.
We lost it a little bit.
Judging from the eyeball test.
So we were off maybe about 2 or 3 most of the game. And it ended up being 20 pass attempts to 15 rush. So not bad.
Yeah.
Not terrible, but right there at the end when we did, it shifted when we got past halfway in that 2-minute situation. But again, y'all, I said it in real time. That's why Coach does urge against that, because you push it so much and press it so much, you end up causing detriment to your team. So not only did we not capitalize and get any points at one end, but then to his point, we gave up the big play. We gave up the big play after the big play. Can't do that, man. You got to be able to bounce back. You got to have, as Boss Cowboy says, a short memory. Move on to the next play. because it's just as important as the previous one. So, I mean, from what I've seen, this team should not have a problem handling Carolina. It's just a matter of if they're going to capitalize on the opportunities when they're presented.
Yeah. Yeah. And then from an evaluation standpoint,
I'm loving.
okay, you say love, so then what's on your mind, or who is on your mind?
Man, Maris Leofau is on my mind.
I was thinking the same
Brock
thing,
Hoffman is on my mind.
Okay.
Marshawn Nealon is on my mind. Mozzie Smith is on my mind.
Okay. And yeah, what about you, Coach? Who's standing out in the first half and from an evaluation standpoint?
I'm liking the same as Ham. I'm loving the linebackers. I'm loving the young linebackers. I'm loving number 94, Marshawn Lee. He's doing a very good thing. I think a lot of people get wrapped up about sacks, but a defensive end has got a lot more than he does than just sacks. I think his technique is well. He's being in the gap control. He's getting around the football. I like the young number 35, Marshall, how he plays. I think it just reps these 4 games is going to be very good for him going into the next season. I think sometimes, boss, I think some people don't realize we've got 4 games. We got this game and 3 more games. That's a third of a football season that these young guys gonna get reps. That's gonna pay big dividends
in the future,
going into next year.
Yeah.
And they're gonna get real live reps. These
right.
are not these not reps because we out of it in Carolina. No, these are real live football reps. If you don't come out and play, these are first stringers out here playing real football. So regardless of what your record is in the NFL, these are still professionals.
Yeah.
So these are helping these guys get out and get better going into next year. And like I said, man, the Cowboys have a wealth of young talent that if they develop them right and have the right coaching staff, they will have a dominant team. Any coach if I was coming in here, would love the smorgasbord of young talent that they got in this team.
Yeah, Coach. And it was funny because Jerry been saying that, and I know a lot of people say Jerry crazy, but on that he right, and I definitely agree with you on that, Coach. The future has to be exciting. It's sad that it came at the cost of injuries, but those injuries are also opening up doors for guys that's gonna take advantage of it, and you can see Lil Fire's one of them easily. So have y'all been keeping y'all on that left tackle since Chuma been out? I haven't really been looking at it.
I didn't. I should have.
Yeah, I've been watching him. He's playing. Listen, Guyton has come along, but what is it about health for him? If you look at the last couple games we played before he got hurt, before Chuma came and played last game, he was coming along well. I think he was coming along at the same rate that Tyler Smith was coming along at left tackle. Remember, Tyler Smith had some troubles at left tackle himself, but Guyton is going to come along and reps is going to be important for him. That's why when this game was coming around, I was mentioning to a friend of mine that I wanted Guyton to get healthy and I wanted him to play. I need him to be healthy and to play these last 4 games and get a lot of reps in. That's why I said Richard's going down with an ankle injury. That kind of hurt his development. But Bass, Guyton, Hoffman, the center, the rookie center, all this is very good reps. Even if it get to the point, I may want to start with Lesko for a whole game because I need to know if you can play or not, and I need to see it in live game experience.
Yeah, well said, Coach, and it don't cost you really.
It don't.
That's
what
right.
I mean by that is you're not
$3.99.
$3.99.
Free 99.
Oh, free 99. Yeah, you're not risking that. So this, I wouldn't mind either seeing Matt with Let's Go right now, because then I wouldn't want to go into next year with the excuses, right? We got to see what they can do. Well, you had a chance. You have a chance.
That's right.
So.
Yep. This doesn't require coordination with another team as far as competitive practices. This doesn't require any additional scheduling for the preseason. Everybody's here who is here. If you want them to be here going forward, you need to check him out. It's that simple.
Right.
And I didn't give kudos. We said it earlier in the game, but Terrence Steele, man, he's received a lot of flack since his injury. But I think over the last couple of games, you see his coach said his confidence growing. You see his strength growing, his attitude. He's hitting people, checking people, and looking for more. So that's the type of attitude I want to see coming from our tackle.
Yeah, well said, man. And let me say something also about that. Because obviously, you know, tackle is that position that you can play 40 plays right and then lose once and you're trash. That's how tackle is treated. Literally how tackle is treated. But I was thinking, and anybody can go look at the attempts from Mike McCarthy, pass versus run in the first 14 games. And you'll see that he basically had his tackles on their heels. Coach, is it the tackle play or was they also put in bad positions to where it was overextended? Hold on, Coach, I got you muted. I'm having some technical issues. I got you unmuted now. Go ahead, Coach.
Okay. I think the tackles was not used. I'll still say this offensive line was not used correctly. This offensive line, you got to know what makes your offensive line tick and get into their rhythm. And being physical puts Terrence Steele in his rhythm. Being physical puts Tyler Smith into his rhythm. Being Smith puts that rookie guard, that rookie center you got, because that's what he came in as being a physical person, gets him in rhythm. So you have to get those guys in rhythm, and then they'll be able to be pass blockers and everything else for you. That's knowing your team. That's knowing the temperature of your team. Knowing how to work your team to get them in rhythm. So when you put them in pass situations, with the amount of sacks that Steele has given up, when you're throwing the most attempts in any other football team out there, is not bad when you look at the grand scheme of things. So I think sometimes we get so wrapped up into PFF standards and going about what the pass rate, and we can break a film down. Boss Cowboy Sports has broke a film down play by play, and when we broke it down play by play with y'all, looking, y'all giving pluses and minuses. We have given more pluses, and then we go look at the PFF stats, they look bad.
Right.
And we're like, man, we watching it.
We watched it. How?
So so that's what I'm saying. You gotta really. I don't think the Cowboys are really feel bad about Terrence Steele play. It's just like you said, boss. Sometimes the offensive line can block bad and we win the game. Nobody say nothing.
Right.
Facts.
But what you don't accept, and I tell people don't accept nothing in a win that you wouldn't accept in a loss. That's what Shannon Sharp used to say, which is true.
Man,
Shannon Sharp said that, which is true.
That's a second bar. Coach.
Yeah.
But look, I gotta go ahead and let this out the bag.
Let me get this super chat, then we got it.
Go ahead.
Just real quick, he said, my boy Travis, he said, still looks better when we are balanced. Still looks better when we are balanced. He said it twice.
All linemen look better when you balance. Every lineman in the league looks better when you balance. Because now you got the defensive lineman not sitting and going at the quarterback. I listened to Randall, the guy that played for the Minnesota Hall of Famer. Randall played for the Minnesota Vikings. He said, man, he was in an interview. He said, man, if we knew a team was gonna pass, like he said, if he played this in these times and he knew you gonna pass every down, he would whoop any lineman out there. But he said in his day, you could not just come off the ball every play like you coming off the pass rush, because these guys will break your ribs if it's a run game, a run play. So he said now in this time, they don't care about it because you're going to get very few runs. You can just go in the running back, quarterback, every down.
Oh, I got you muted, bro. Man, I got to figure out this. Go ahead.
I'm gonna let this out the bag. So I was listening to .com pregame, or either 105.3, and they interviewed Stephen Jones. And during the press conference, they were talking about injuries and guys stepping up and all of that. But then they were also talking about, scheme and attack and Stephen Jones, without really being prompted, offered up that we will be physical today and we will run the ball. I thought that was kind of odd, especially when we've been talking about certain pronouns being used by certain individuals. So you're telling me, Stephen, that you had a hand in this game plan? Now, I will say this. Looking at the numbers, we're on target for that 30 because we were right at 15 rush attempts at the half. And we do know that they seem to take it up a bit with the run game in the fourth. So maybe we might even hit the over 30 mark today. And if you know the Dallas Cowboys, you know that is a recipe for a win. So we'll see how they do in the second half as we kick it off now.
Excellent analysis.
Can I say something, man? And I'm gonna just say this for common sense. If you own something, if you ran an organization or anything, and you was the owner, and you had to actually plan out what your managers was gonna do, how they set up their crew, how they use their crew, and you had to do all that work. Why would you need that manager?
Right.
So I know we be talking about like, man, the Jerry that want to run they want to do that. Man, this is why they didn't give Mike McCarthy an extension, because they already felt that he couldn't manage the game. So they managed it for him a little bit. This is why they're going to get rid of him, or if he'll stay for $4 million. Yeah, they'll keep him because they keep him $4 million.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the ugly scent of their meddling is in there. I hate that, but it has that smell. He clapping, something that happened. Let me see. Defense that made a play. Defense, where you make a play at? Oh yeah, good play.
Y'all go ahead and stoke it up, because that individual will not be here on next season.
You don't think Osa gonna be here, dog?
Oh man, they gotta pay Osa. And if you want Osa right now, go ahead and throw him $15 million about 6 years at $15 million a year. See what his agents say, and make everybody else go in the 19 to 20 million range, and that might make some people jump off. But he's not gonna get him for no $8-9 million a year. That's not gonna happen. He don't deserve that, and his play doesn't say that. So, and one thing I like about it, how many games he done missed in his career?
Not a whole lot.
None.
He has been Mr. Reliable.
Playing defensive tackle, you ain't missed none. That means you durable.
Yeah, that's a grimy job. Good point, Coach.
And then also, like, being this far in the season, Zimmer said something at the beginning of the season. He said that he envisioned that Sam Williams go get 70% snaps. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? He said at the beginning of the season, hold on, I got both of y'all on mute. I'm asking y'all questions. Y'all can't even answer. All right, y'all remember that?
Yeah.
So, Rico, God, that boy Rico run, that boy Rico running with some punishment. But he said that about Sam Williams at the beginning.
He down. They trying to say fumble.
Rico.
His knee was down.
Not Rico. I'm sorry. He said that about Sam Williams. So, so at this point, we are, I think, deep enough in the season to say, okay, which one is actually better for our defense? Your better players getting more snaps, or the rotation that Quinn was doing?
The rotation.
I think the better players are getting more snaps.
I think the better players getting more snaps too.
Because Osa is improving because he's getting in a rhythm, and we're getting him more snaps, and he's learning. These guys, listen, I cannot have a total defensive lineman when nobody playing over 55% of snaps.
Yeah.
Now, I can have two guys getting 70 or 75. We got somebody getting 25. That's a good rotation. But when you got guys in there 50% of the snaps, you got guys that you're not getting the production out of Osa you should, And since he's been playing 75 to 80% of the snaps the last 5 weeks, you getting better reduction.
Right.
So I think the injuries help the rotation because DeMarcus Lawrence not being there, that put a little bit more pressure for Olsen to play more snaps. That play because D-Law would have been playing some of those snaps. We talk about these other guys, but D-Law was playing them snaps. D-Law was productive. So sometimes you're going to get that, but it's going to be better for these guys going forward of getting these snaps.
I think it's also helping Mozzie, Coach.
Oh, yeah, Mozzie, his conditioning has gotten better.
Man,
and you ain't going
took
to get
the
him by
words
rotating.
straight out of my mouth.
Now, he might be the only guy that's gotten better with his conditioning.
Yes.
Because know why? I think me and Amp talked about this. The reason why he got better with his conditioning because he was so far out of shape, and that was noticeable for him to get it. But sometimes I always tell players this. Some players take their conditioning for granted, and they go from being well conditioned to not being conditioned because they say, "Oh, I'm already in shape and I don't work as hard." I go back what Charles Haley did with Nate Newton when he got over there to Dallas. He told Nate Newton, "When you good, man, but when you get to the end of the season, you be dropping off." So Nate Newton worked out with him every Thursday and Tuesday afternoon additionally, and Nate Newton started making Pro Bowls. So again, it's about that extra work. And when you got a guy like Charles Haley putting in extra work and Tony Tobin, that means the young guys got to do the same thing.
You hating still, bro?
How about them Texans, man? Yeah.
My boy back.
Down, man. What all this
how that
talking
meat
about?
looking?
So he getting it right.
It's too early, huh?
Yeah, it's too early. He got some pieces down there.
Like what he do, the sausage? Okay. G. Look like a hammer.
Doing what he does best.
Yeah, just hammer.
Listen, man. Let me tell you something about Zeke. Too. Zeke is just like Rico Dow. The more he gets reps and gets runs, you're gonna see Zeke get better and better. No running back can come out there and don't get runs and come out there and say, "Well, we don't get the feel of the game, and we just go out here and run for 100 yards." Our line don't block as well like that. So their guys, once they get that rhythm going, then they start finding holes. Like you see that jump cut that Rico Dowd doing now?
Yeah.
That's because he is comfortable. The game done slowed down to him. He knows my backside man gets there. It takes a little later for him to get to that backside block. Let me wait a little while. He knows.
Hey, Coach, you preaching. You preaching. It's just what it is. Hey, but also
Hey, how about them Dallas Cowboys?
Now that's a nice throw too, bro. I gotta give Cooper Rush his on that. That was nice touch in a very small window in the back of the end zone. That's nice touch back there, bro. I gotta give him
Good
his.
job, Toby.
Yeah. Hey, that smoke machine so dope, bro. Hey, if anybody even try a smoke machine, they done stole off my boy, bro. That smoke machine is ice. So you know we do it like that over here, huh, bro?
Nah, I ain't know, man. I'm learning. I'm learning as I go.
We another level over here, bro. It's real tough, bro.
Let's
Man,
go.
he got all the smoke.
Yeah, we got the
smoke.
smoke, bro. Ain't no,
All the
hey,
smoke.
we don't
Okay.
ones do that over here, man.
I see.
Hey, let me go check with these neck bones, y'all.
You
I'll
see
be
how I
back.
jumped on
These
what
neck
you do and
bones
said
is
we?
turkey wing.
If you see I jumped on what you only said we, and we the only ones do that over there. Oh, look at this cut. Look at this. We got the bubbles too. And we got the bubbles. We got that too. And we got that.
Boss Cowboy
Hey, man. Hey, listen here. I know something about Cooper Rush. They let him throw the ball 15 yards down the field only in goal line situations.
Okay. What's your thoughts on that?
You notice that, right?
I never noticed that.
If the 2 touchdown CeeDee Lamb guy with that same corner route,
Right. From last week,
and
right on
about
4th
15
down.
yards, about 50, and this game about a 15-yard, 20-yard pass down the field. Other than in the middle of the field, he don't throw a 10-yard pass.
Right. So, Coach,
This
he looked
that
like he
means
throw
has
pretty
no
good,
arm.
though. It's like they
He has
call
no
him to
arm.
his strengths. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, because he has no arm. His arm can't throw the ball. They're not even trusting him throwing the ball. And that's why they may not throw the ball. Now, I can't say, I want to say that's the reason why he's not throwing the ball down the middle of the field a lot.
Yeah.
But I can't say that because they don't let Dak throw the ball down the middle of the field a lot. I don't know. It just, that's just their offense.
Yeah. That's our offense. Yeah.
So, but I do say this, man. This offense that we're running, I think this is the same resemblance of offense for the last, I want to say, 8-9 years. I think it would be a very good, healthy product if we get a new offense in here with a new terminology and a new focus on how we want to do things with a young team so we can get them in this. And I think it would prove dividends for us and make our offense way better and with the talent that we have. I just don't think doing the same stuff that we've been doing for the last 8 years is not going to work going forward.
Hey, y'all, I'm going to be right back, man. That food smelling too good. I'm going to be right back. Coach, you might have to hold it down just a little bit. Just a little bit, Coach. All right.
I got you. Well, I got me. Well, hey, man, Cowboy fans, again, a good drive. I think Cooper Rush came back and this time, but everything is set up off the run, man. And I think it's going to be much better for him when we can run the football and be physical, man. I think sometimes we get into this point that we want to be exciting, but it's always exciting when you score points. That's why Xavier Woods is not in Dallas, man. That's poor safety play by your safety. There was nobody over there, and he let the guy get behind him. It wasn't nobody over there. I don't know why he ain't guard trouble from the start with. But thank you, Xavier Woods. We appreciate that. Osa is making money, people. Osa is making money. I told y'all, man, defensive tackle has not been your problem this year when you're talking about running the ball. It's been our edges, but as soon as our edges got better, when our edges started getting better, teams have been gashing us running the ball. I felt that Osa and Mozzie would be a great combination in the middle as they get better. You got to think about Mozzie didn't come along his first year in Michigan. It took him a couple of years to come along, and Osa has been playing well in the middle for his 4 years he's been here, man. And he got another sack. Look at that. Osa is making money today. And I have no problem with going with Osa and Michael Parsons being Osa and Leo Fowle, these guys being a foundation to this defensive line. And yes, you need to draft another defensive line because you lose some depth. But I think again, you don't have to get a number 1 draft pick to be a good defensive lineman in here. But I'm like Osa has always been a guy that I love. And film always says he does well. Third down to 20. We just got to limit the big play. Our offense is hot. Now we got to get the ball. Now we putting Osa on the outside and him and Michael Parsons beside each other. Let's see how well that works on this play. those two are going to be very good players, man. I think Zimmer, any person be here. And I think I'm telling you, we need to go ahead and sign Olsen quickly because Washington is coming after him. They're going to throw some money at him, but if we can offer him a decent contract up front, he may take a little bit less because he knows that we want him. But we play this game about we ain't gonna offer no contract and all this stuff. He'll be gone, and we'll regret the day he's gone. Because you get a guy that's in his 5th year, done seen a lot of reps. He's only gonna get better. He doesn't get hurt. He plays a lot of downs. If you look at his stats for his first 3-4 years, he only played 57% of the snaps each year. For the last 4 games, he's been playing like 80% of the snaps, and look how well that he's doing these last 4 games. So if you would let him play 75 to 80% of the snaps his first couple years, you might have had a 10-sack guy, consistently a 10-sack guy, because he's getting 5 or 6 while playing 56%. And he plays, good run defense. And like I said, defensive tackle has never been our run problem. It's always been the edges and gap integrity. So, again, snatch this guy up and make him part of your nucleus on your defense. And I think you can get this guy if you come with a good contract right now around the $15 million range. And that's not, most of these defensive tackles getting 19, 20. So you come with a contract right off the bat to him, you make it round and get him to sign without going through a whole lot of stuff. But if you wait, he's going to be gone. And it'll be right here in this division. It may be Giants or the Washington. So we're gonna come back this next possession, Cowboy Nation. Hopefully we can come out and run the ball a little bit and get back to running the ball. I think we gotta have you missed it. Olsen with 2 tackles and another I think a half sack.
He balling.
He's making a lot of money today. I think he's gotten conditioned now to run 70-80% of the snaps. I think it took him a little while to get there, but now you can see he's going without no hiccup now because he knows that's what he's supposed to do, So, and I think he's liking them snaps because when you get snaps, reps like that, when you get snaps, you can start setting guys up. You get to know them a little bit better.
Yeah,
and
instead
then
of
you start to make moves on guys.
Can't get no flow.
Yeah, you get to make moves on them.
Yep. Oh boy, man, I'm liking what I'm seeing, man. It's unfortunate it kind of took this long to figure this stuff out, but
look how you run that ball. You run that ball behind. You run that ball behind Tan Steele now over there on that right hand side, and watch what you're happening. These guys, that's what they want to do, man. They want to get after people. And I know Cowboy Land love to pass the ball, but you can still throw the ball 35 times and make big plays, but you got to have a physical presence. And I don't care if you ain't getting number 1 yard to carry. Keep hammering, and then you'll get those games they're coming.
Yep.
I think sometimes we get so caught up with yards per carry, but sometimes it's about hitting people.
Look at him now. Look at him now, coach.
Hey, man, hey. These guys like that. You can look at Tyler Smith and all these guys. That's what they like doing. And this is here. It's blasphemy to your coaching staff. This right here, let me tell you something. This right here should make all y'all want McCarthy out of here. It's blasphemy for you wait 17 weeks to figure it out.
Yeah. Everything open now. Look at your receivers. Look what happens to
Yeah,
the
you put
passing
Dak in
game
this type.
when you
Man,
when
you put
get
Dak in
physical.
this type of thing, he'll be eating this. He'll be eating teams up. But I think Dak has to. I don't think Dak believes that because he thinks but he don't understand being under center and running the ball and playing play action ball is what he would love to do.
And it'll lengthen his career.
Throwing the ball across the middle, inside the numbers. That's where your play action passes come in. Run, throw the ball inside the numbers, make the game easy.
Look at the clock every time we get a playoff. It was about 3 seconds left on that one.
That's what you want to do. Take the time. You don't have to be fast. You just have to be precise. Look how these guys come out, man. Bash, that's when he came in as being a physical guy. He liked doing this.
You don't see nobody breaking on no passes that they do.
Nope.
They don't know
Yo,
what to expect. They on their heels.
That's a physical. Let's get back to the run game. Let's get back to the run game, McCarthy.
it looked like we driving, y'all. Like, man,
Ball
I had to
game.
put something in my stomach. Okay, for real, already? Oh, man. Already.
Get back to the run game.
Already. Smoke with me. I see Cooper Rush out there. Whoa! Oh! Good touch on that ball, too. I see ya. Hey, I got my partner with
Look
me.
at all
man.
Look at all your young players making plays now.
Jump in and just
Look at your young players making plays.
I'll operate the buttons.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. We all out here talking about we need this guy. We need that. Give these guys a chance to make plays by running a good offense, and you make the game easy for them.
Coach, that was also, Coach, that was a good throw, though, Coach. That was a real good throw.
Damn good throw from a
On the
new
run. And was that on Xavier Woods?
fade away. That was Brooks.
Yeah. Say, was that on Woods?
Yeah, it was on
See,
Xavier.
I wanted him
It
to
was
get
on
that.
all
But
that
see,
wolf-
I want this to be understood here.
Uh-huh.
Let me make this understood before we get into this Dak Prescott, Cooper Rush type talk.
Uh-huh.
The offense was set up to make the plays easier for Cooper Rush to make because you only allow him to make one play, not several plays. You use the rest of your players, so you say, okay, Cooper Rush, make this one play for me, not 100 plays. If you do the same game plan with Dak Prescott, you average 35 points a game easy. But no,
They
we
said
do.
hit that music, dog.
I ain't got no news no more, man.
And let me
Hey,
get on Dak Prescott.
I got my boy with me real quick, man. This is Coach Anthony. We also got Low Key. He's sitting in the seat of the scorner. As you can see, he quiet and miserable right now. The Texas must be losing. He used to it. It just kind of goes with being from Houston. Like, you know how we enter the game? He not and he won't be. They just don't do it like that.
What's going on, fellas?
What's going on, brother?
Good.
How y'all feeling, man? Big fan of y'all. I'm Anthony Turrell, man. I got a
No.
Cowboys Nation fan group. We support y'all every week.
Salute.
Salute, man. Salute.
How you feeling about the win so far?
Well, I got a problem with the culture of the team, you know, and hopefully we'll get to talk about it. You know, been in athletics my whole life, and if we can fix the culture, you know, we can do whatever we want to do, man. But I've been kind of discouraged about that, you know, the politics and the inconsistencies and things like that, man. So I would like to see that fixed.
I'm gonna say this, man. You know, I tell Cowboy fans this, man. We want to win, but we want to win pretty.
Yep.
But the teams that winning are grinders. They're getting it from the mud. This is the culture I think my man talking about. We have lost that. Listen, the Cowboys of the 90s was the partyers. They go out and party out at the White House doing all kinds of stuff. But when it came on the field, they got it from the mud.
Right.
They came out like with grinders. We got this thing about it is we want to be pretty. We want to do it fancy. We want to say, man, we got to do it from the grind. And you know something? Why you see them playing better now is because there is no excuse about Dak Prescott. Now they have to be grinders, and they're learning how to be grinders.
Right.
So this is where we get, because if we're winning this game like this, we run the ball, our Cowboy fans be talking about, man, Dak ain't throwing the ball enough. We got to throw the ball more.
Right, he was a scapegoat.
And we got that same philosophy. And this is what the same thing Philadelphia is going through right now, when you got Hollywood, selfish type players that want to be pretty. You 82 and the guy talking about how many passes you get.
Oh!
And coach, the thing is, I think our culture breeds prima donnas. From what I see, you know what I mean. It breeds it. You know, you pay you paying people at the last minute. You making them selfish. You know, it's no unity with the front office and the players, because you acting like you don't want to pay them, so they have to become selfish to get paid. Then when they get paid, they become prima donnas.
And then you can't. But you know something? If you got prima donna players, we say prima donna. I don't care what people say. You can't have no marshmallow ass coach around that.
Marshmallow coach.
You
I have to
can't
take the mic from low key because he ain't using it no more. So I have to jump in now because low key ain't even talking no more.
Hey, boss.
You know he quiet now.
Can you have him explain the venom that comes from Houston toward the Cowboys and why?
Oh, okay. Let's talk about that. So you remember we was back in Cedar Hill?
Yeah.
And that dude from Houston came in, bro. And what happened, bro? Let's just tell it. Because, see, I tell people I
He did the same thing.
Houston more than Philly. They don't believe me. They think, I say, ain't nobody hate us like Houston.
I do not.
Tell him what happened, bro. What did that dude
As soon
say?
as he came in the door, hey, how you doing, man?
How you doing, man? Hey, man.
First of all, I'm gonna let y'all know I'm from
They
Houston.
smell blood.
I hate y'all.
And I hate y'all. He coming in my crib. Hey, defense just get after them boys. Let's go.
See, that's a winning culture. Your defense got it figured out. I think we just need to figure out the culture for the offense. Real talk. I think.
But look at Boss, look at the celebration, Boss. Boss, look at the celebration, though.
Oh, let me look, Coach. I'm looking. Let me see it. Let me see. Everybody celebrating. Say Zimmer. Listen, y'all, I've been saying. Now, Coach Marv, I really want to hear from you on this one. I respect you greatly on your insight on being a head coach. What's your thoughts on Zimmer potentially being a head coach in Dallas? I see people that hate it. I see people that love it. I very rarely see people that's in the middle.
Oh, listen, I think Zimmer should get an interview for a definite interview to be the head coach here, but Zimmer will understand that he needs to help he got to help. He know he's got a good defense, can be a great defense.
Yeah.
And he's going to coach towards the defense. I've just always said this. A lot of people talking about they need an offensive mind. Dallas has always dealt with better mentality football coaches, head coaches, and defensive minded people because they're more disciplined type coaches. So a defensive coach, to me, with an offensive coordinator is the best thing for Dallas. Not an offensive minded guy here.
Right.
So that almost like this, man. I keep trying to tell you, man, Dallas is a different breed, man. And I don't live in Dallas, but Dallas football team is a different breed. It's more distraction in the NFL because you got so much media. So you need that father figure in the house. You can't go without the father figure in the house in the NFL with the Dallas Cowboys because they'll run you crazy. So you got to have that type of person in that locker room that can say, "Hey, man, damn all that, football first, man, inside this group."
Right. Right.
Ian. Hold up.
Let me tell you, man, I'm your biggest fan, brother.
Appreciate it, dog. Man. Bro, I'm just trying to make my voice heard, man, and bang the table for the boys, man. It's frustrating when you feel like it's not like the options weren't available for us to take advantage of. You see the tweaks and the things that could be done to put this team to the next level. And it's like, for whatever reason, we're reluctant to do it. And that's where I feel like I got to get involved. I got to amplify the conversation and make it be heard so that everyone's aware, so that we could start pushing and promoting for what's right to build this team into a championship caliber team. It's been far too long that we've been without.
Yep. Mr. Amp. So, the thing is, it's the culture, man. See, y'all a sounding board to expose this culture of bias, prima donna, front office versus the players, scapegoating, all these. You have to have an integral organization to be a champion. Do we have an organization where the best player plays? Or are we biased toward people who got drafted high, veterans and things like that? Can't be like that. There's too much parity in the NFL right now.
Too much.
You know, listen, man. How much you see in Cooper Rush run from underhand center? This is where, listen, man. And this is where I get frustrated, man. I'm just an old high school coach that don't coach a while, and I could watch the team for the last 4 years. When they run from behind it, when the quarterback is behind the center, their running game is 35% better.
Wow.
You can't tell me NFL coaches who get millions of dollars can't figure that out.
Wow. Wow.
It's crazy.
And I'm gonna throw something out to Dak Prescott, and I never shoot at Dak Prescott, but I'm gonna shoot at him right here because I think he needs to hear this because this is very important for him to hear.
Get out, Zeke.
Checking the pass plays. That is not the answer. Taking the physicality away from your line. Running the ball is gonna make your game easier for you to make plays and not doing it with your arm. So
let me
when
ask
you
y'all,
checking out all these run plays,
what y'all want to do?
go
in
to
the
pass
draft?
plays, that's not good for you.
What do y'all want to do in the draft?
If the draft was today, and if these were the coaches, I would go with wide receiver first round because of Mike McCarthy passing tendency. If they go with Zimmer and then get a new OC, somebody that's gonna run the ball, I would hope that Gentry's there. So. Because I feel like our offensive line is actually built to run the ball.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like, and it's like the more we run the ball, it's like Rico is not no real elite back, but that blocking is getting better and better with his burst, and it's causing that average to be explosive. So I think if you get a real explosive back with that offensive line, especially sharing it with Rico or somebody like that, we'll be nasty if we just embrace Ben Dallas and don't try to be like anybody else.
This is a sad thing about it, man.
Real talk.
Middle of the field.
Sad, the sad thing about it, man. I'm gonna say the sad thing about it, man. We got a passing coach that runs doo-doo routes. His passing game is outdated. So getting him wide receiver ain't gonna do no better.
Wait, coach, don't be fussing at me, because it would make a difference. You telling me in this offense having a better weapon would make us better, coach? Are you serious?
You ain't gonna be man. He gonna run. Listen, he got Brandon Cooks who had speed all his life, and he's still running Brandon Cooks on stop routes, and he ain't never been used like this in his whole entire life.
So in the couple of times that he would try to scheme up with no, serious, like we trying to think this through, debate this through though, coach, like for real. So if these teams are keying in on CeeDee Lamb and Mike McCarthy being pass happy in his tendency, not having a second explosive weapon, you don't think that'll help us?
I don't know. I just think we got a great quarterback that he making the game so hard for him, and what we seeing out of him is a quarterback that's making it work. Man, hey, listen, man.
That was a good run by
I would
Rico.
say like this, and you're right, man. And you know, if you right, but I can tell you like this, man. If they mess around
Followed
with
by
Raymond
another
back,
year.
you'll be looking at just it'll be another 15 years before it might be a couple years before we even get in the playoffs.
15 years, coach.
Yeah, because you're gonna waste McCarthy, gonna waste this young team talent. They're gonna be going far.
Man, they need to stop running that. You see what they just did there, coach? This running the ball with
Run
Turpin.
anybody.
He cold, he
Yeah.
good in space, but he little. You gambling.
Till he get his ass whopped.
What out? Can't, man. Come on,
But, hey,
man.
Well, you know what your offensive line. Look at Ferguson. Ferguson and Steele telling you.
That's all.
You know what they
blocking.
saying? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what your offensive line starts to say. Let me tell you what your offensive line starts to say when they run the ball like that on people, right? They say you can put your grandma back here. We get him. He get 5. She'll get 5 yards.
Thank you, coach. Right, put your grandma back there.
He gonna get 5 yards.
I wanted to throw a theory at y'all. I was thinking about something. Is Mike McCarthy trying to recreate what he did in Green Bay, like with those big receivers? Because I was looking at it like we don't have the same kind of receivers as he had in Green Bay.
We
But he's still
don't.
running a lot of them stop routes and stuff.
And what I was watching when we talk about Mike McCarthy? What did I tell you I was watching this morning, yesterday? The 2014 game when Mike McCarthy lost a 14-point lead to go to the Super Bowl.
Seattle.
When the play caller and the offense couldn't even get a first down the whole fourth quarter.
Yeah, and I remember that game. Russell Wilson, when he threw like 4 interceptions in the first half.
Yep.
And they still didn't win.
Yeah, I remember that. That was crazy. And
He
they
gave
were
him
flat.
14. He gave him 14 points and he couldn't get a first down. And the only way his offense worked, and after the game, I remember my homeboy being him. I remember Aaron Rodgers said, "Man, our offense got to get to the point where we can make good calls, and I have to not just improvise every time." That's this is what we asked Dak to do. When Dak improvised, he made plays. His offense coordinator ain't helping him.
They say
But
Rico
you know
will
we
get
say-
1,000 this year. Is Rico on pace to get 1,000?
He is on pace.
And see, you know the crazy
Yeah, he gonna
thing?
make that.
He on pace to get 1,000, and they didn't even really run the ball the whole first half of the season.
I mean, it just named him the lead back 2 weeks ago.
and that was really in name only, right? Because
Name only.
name don't mean nothing if you don't get the temps.
Listen, man. He only
Well, no,
made
once they said
1,000.
lead back, they gave it to him.
They did. They gave him
Hold up.
20. The moment they said lead back, he got 20.
He never-
You
he
right.
Got that tip. Yep.
You right.
He got 19. I don't think he got no. I think 1 year game he got 21. I think he got 19 a couple times. He didn't give him 19 last time. But listen though, man. We killed Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard only played for 1,300.
He ran for how much?
Tony Pollard only paid for 1,300, 1,350.
And he injured
Oh, you talking about this year?
this year.
This year.
And I bet you he got more attempts.
So
I
y'all,
bet you he got way more attempts than Rico.
y'all good with Rico being our starting running back going into next year?
I'm good with him being a back here next year.
Right.
I mean, like the head.
Oh yeah,
lead.
you got now, but you got to understand about Rico. Now this is what I'm gonna say about Rico.
No.
He's a great. He could be a good running back. But let's think about it. You still need to bring a younger running back in because regardless of Rico had a lot of work, Rico been in the league. This will be 6 years. It'll be 5 or 6 years already. Rico
And
is.
we don't know how he's going to bounce back and how his body is going to
Yeah,
respond
and
to
so
the
you
load
gotta
that
bring
he had
another
this
running
year
back
that
in
he's
here.
never
Yeah.
carried before.
Yeah, he never carried the ball like this before, and he's always been injured. And Coach Marv, you know, he's from South Carolina. He's really been the one that highlighted that for a couple of years. So I would want to see him finish the season healthy to even honestly answer that question, you know, accurately. If I answered that question kind of cowardly and said if the season ended right now, I would be cool with him sharing a load and being featured out first. I wouldn't mind at all. But you know, but if he some kind of way get banged up and start looking like he's same old Rico, where he has all the talent but just doesn't have the genetics to stay healthy, then we gonna still have a lot of running back insurance for him, in my opinion.
Let me tell you what's going to help our run. You know what's going to help our run game too? I think my man, what's your name? My man made an interesting point about the receivers. AT.
Coach Anthony,
you made an interesting point about the receivers. If we're going to draft some receivers this year, I want some big physical receivers. I want our running game to be like the Rams running game.
Like a
Cup
DK.
and Papua going up inside and blocking on linebackers.
Right.
That's why their running game works, because they receivers block like tight ends. Like San Francisco receivers block like tight ends.
And
they bring them in motion, they bring them up and they block linebackers.
And if he gonna run
I
them
need some
stop
big
routes,
guys that can do that.
and if he gonna run them stop routes, you know, somebody who can break a tackle.
Man, we gonna get rid of it. Man, listen, man.
Hey,
if the
let's
coordinator
see.
come in, we won't run no stop routes, man.
it's low key going.
Nobody run no stop routes, man. He's the only person running stop routes. He's the only guy in the world running these stop routes. And so I think we just need to try to get a field goal out of this.
All right, we lost low key. Low key is out. You know, because that's what happened when the Dallas Cowboys take control.
Okay.
The friends show up. You feel me? So low key is out. We got the camera on 18 now. He done took over the winning seat. So low key is officially out. We winning 24/7. It's just us now. No more haters.
Boss Cowboy, is there a receiver or a few receivers that you would want?
Yes.
Schumer is playing right
now.
now.
Top receivers for the draft out of TCU.
Lineman change, boss.
What you say? Lineman change?
Yeah,
What happened?
TJ Bass went down to hurt. And you got
Schumer's back at right side, right guard.
At right guard.
At right guard.
Schumer?
Yep. And they just ran right behind him too.
I thought he was
Listen,
hurt.
man, Schumer, yeah, he came out the game, but he got back out there, but they let the young guy play tackle guidance. And see, listen, man, I'm not worried about the offensive line.
Me too, Coach. Thank you.
Give us an offensive line coach that's not 95 years old, right? And give us an offense that is a offense that's suited for them, and we'll be all right.
Right.
I mean, this has been a poorly managed offense, man. Everybody can keep saying it, but it's proof is in the pudding, man. And none of the analysts want to say it out there because they want you to keep McCarthy. So they want you to do that.
Boss, you say there's some receivers we can look at?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
I kick the field goal.
This draft class to me, especially in the front part of the draft and the mid part of the draft, they have exactly what a lot of us have been calling for Dak. Those bigger receivers that can run routes. This class has more than usual, in my opinion. They got some people that can really help this team. I forgot who said it, but I ain't never forget it. One of these coaches said that whenever you have a receiving squad, you want them to kind of resemble a basketball team where you have multiple heights for multiple positions and multiple jobs, centers crashing, rim protected and all the stuff, and, shooting guards shooting. And obviously your guards are going to be the facilitators, but the size is what kind of determines what they do on the court generally, right? So we don't really have that big guy. We don't have that red zone receiver guy. Kind of like what Adams did to us. And you remember when we played Green Bay in Dallas with Jordan Lewis and they attacked him twice?
Yes.
So we don't have that guy, in my opinion.
Red zone threat.
Nah, we don't have that red zone receiver. Oh, my boy Chris 214 say bet U.S. time boss. I ain't doing it this show, man, because I'm actually streaming from a whole nother location, and I didn't set it up to be able to do that bet U.S. Promo. So, and how it work with them, you can't have promo it. You gotta all promo it or don't promo it. You know, so it's just how it works. Appreciate but I appreciate you looking out for me, making sure I, talk about Bet US. Yeah, but yeah, bro, that's that's what I would want to see from us, and it don't even necessarily. Oh, Bill Belichick said that, David. Yeah, I knew I heard it from some coach. I don't remember who it was, so it was Bill. I appreciate that. Yeah, and it just makes sense.
Why you say that, boss? Because receiver, I think people don't understand, man. Receiver blocking is very important in your run game. Why is it important in your run game? You can ask anybody. If you got great receiver blocking, 10-yard runs turn into 30.
Yeah.
5-yard runs turn to 15. The reason why we hadn't had a lot of long breaking runs is because we don't be killing people down the field.
Right.
That's where your big runs come in, because you got guys down the field. Like, that's why McCaffrey used to get long runs, because Debo and what name was killing people down the field. So that's where you get long runs at. So, and when you and what Bill was talking about, we got to have bigger receivers, is because the teams are now going with smaller packages and smaller linebackers. If you run bigger receivers, when they go inside to block the linebackers, they just as big as the linebackers now. So now you can be able to pound guys and get your running game going without having a lot of big personnel on the field.
Yep. And I need to do a better job, Coach, of training my eyes to look at the receivers blocking and how to spring them big runs. I would be strongly capping if I act like I really just kind of saw that pattern myself, Now, teams that kind of stand out with their receiver blocking is obviously teams like San Fran, right?
Baltimore runs a lot of
Baltimore receivers too.
Tight ends.
Yeah.
People don't forget, man. San Francisco carries about 6 tight ends on their team, on their roster.
Right.
Because they know how. Kansas City runs about carries 6. Kansas City carries more tight ends than they carry receivers.
Right.
So they utilize that. They understand the utilizing of that, and it goes back to what Mike Morris was talking about. Boss, remember we said Mike Morris said, "Listen, if you're gonna have smaller guys on your defense to try to stop the passing game, if I bring more tight ends on the field, they don't have to catch the ball, but their size and their athleticism are gonna beat you to death in the run game."
Right. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. The only thing I hate about playing the Panthers is no way to cheerlead this, to be honest. Right? Like, we gonna be happy for the win and a strong win, but can we really have a good evaluation of the talented coaches from this game?
Well, shit, they just said they was the favorite to win.
They did?
Yeah.
Let me tell you why, boss. The last 3 games Panthers have played, they played Kansas City. They done played some top teams in the league and played them very, very close.
Yeah.
Kansas City game went down to the wire. So Carolina has been playing better. So to come and dismantle Carolina like this and get a big victory, they hadn't got blown out in weeks.
Gotcha.
Carolina hadn't got blown out in weeks.
The eye test says that we just way better. We just seem to have more talent. Just to me, it just...
That's what's most frustrating, man, what you just said. And the only thing I can pinpoint is back to the culture of the organization. All this talent.
Yeah, we got talent like out the wazoo. Man,
I think it's been mismanaged. I think it's been mismanaged. I know it's been poorly coached. And I just say, man, you get back to some basics, man, but I just think it's one of those things where you rest on your laurels. I think the coaching staff, the organization, the fan base, the players left out of the Green Bay game last year saying, oh, well, if we just tweak a couple things, man, we're going to start off at 12-5 and we'll start off in the playoffs. No, that ain't how it works. You got to work to earn the right to be in that situation every year. It doesn't come easy. It's not going to be rewarded in saying just because you had a record last year that you're going to start off with that record this year. Look how many of us said 12-5 was easy. Oh, yeah, we'll win 12 games. We'll win 12 games. Oh, we'll win 12. That's not easy to do in the NFL.
Oh, no.
And then when it get out of hand, by the time we realize that we got to work a little harder to be a good football team, then injuries start coming up. Because the injury wasn't at the beginning when we got rocked in the game too. Then when injuries start coming, now you find yourself behind the 8 balls trying to chase, and then things go bad, and now you at this point.
Yeah.
Hey, how do y'all feel about us not playing in the preseason? You know, we had a slew of injuries the first 2 games, so I was wondering, is that because they trying to ramp it up too quick because they hadn't been in the preseason at all, or what's y'all thoughts?
I do whatever Kansas City do.
Come in.
Whatever Kansas City do, that's what I do.
Real talk.
If the best team can have the best training camp and play their players in the preseason every year like New England did, and when New England was on their run, why should I feel I got to do less than them and compete?
Yeah,
with them?
we winning. He can't hate when we winning. He ain't even funny no more. But I ain't mean cut y'all, coach. Oh, I done kicked up my feet. I done forgot I'm on the stream. I done kicked up my feet. I'm still finna kick up my feet. You hear me? That's the whole part of this stream is to chill.
That's a real boss move of you, dog.
Huh?
That's a real boss move of you, dog.
You feel me?
I will say that.
It's a beautiful thing. But listen, man. Listen, it's a beautiful thing when you can talk football with your people, smart people, and kick your feet up.
Boss, you think? And listen, man. And I hope Michael. I think Michael Parsons' brother is some type of listener of your channel, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this out there, and this is no disrespect to a Lion and him doing well and playing ball. But if Micah doesn't have a cold, he needs to work on his conditioning a little better because that's gonna make him susceptible to getting hurt. And I do not think he's in the top shape that he should be in.
Yeah.
That's because you're not. That's gonna make you
Could it
susceptible.
have been an ankle injury, coach? Because when you got a high ankle
I'm
sprain,
saying,
your conditioning go get shut down. Could that have slowed him down? Because
that means you have
at
to-
week 14, all them dudes should be in
Because he
game
wasn't
shape by
running.
now. Every one of them.
So this what I'm saying. That means what that's saying to me is what you got to do now is if you're gonna play these last 4 games, that means on Thursday when practice is over with, you need to be on that treadmill. You got to get your cousin. The conditioning is gonna make you susceptible of getting hurt.
Yeah.
And I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because to coach's point, when you're not in shape, then you start to compromise things. You start to compromise
Yeah, I can
motion.
see it in him. I can see it in him. And I'm not saying that he's that bad player, and I'm not saying he's doing it. It could have been an ankle injury, but that is going to hurt him. And he knows he's not in the shape he's supposed to be in. He knows that because he's a great athlete, and I know he knows that.
Yeah, he knows his body.
And I got one more question, coach, because I don't quite see it. I'm not saying you don't. I don't see it. Could it also be the massive change in direction?
Oh!
Okay. I love that when that happened. Hey, my boy ahead
Did
of
you
us.
see it?
Yeah, he ahead of us, so some dopeness finna happen. Hold on real quick. Let's get ready for this dopeness.
What was you talking about, boss?
Nah, and I want to preface this by saying Coach had fantastic eyes. Yeah, like plays like that. Like when Michael running down boys, you feel me? It's like he got rare speed like that too, to where he chasing to where most people would have already gave up. You know, it's like his change of direction and that speed, his cardio level is gonna be different. Like look how he just ran past Olsen, you know? I can see where he'll be more tired than others based on his athleticism and his effort.
I'll tell you like this, and I know you'll do it, boss. Just go back and watch it, and you'll see what I see.
Now, to your point, Coach, I have seen a game that I did see loafing. Green Bay last year, I saw his.
I'm not saying he's loafing.
No, I said loafing, and I'm talking about. I saw.
Look at him now.
You know what I mean?
You see, look at him now. You see how he's all the way out of wind.
Yeah, Coach, he chased him down, Coach. He was the one that just
what?
chased
Look at
him
him.
down.
Look how many 30, 40 seconds later, he's not. You don't get like that, boss.
Oh, I'm with you. Yeah, Coach, you're right. You're right. Coach, you're right. Because I did play ball. You don't, even after 40 seconds, you should be getting back up. You're right. On that for sure. Now, I can see you being like that right after you chased them down. You know, where you trying to get it together. But 40 seconds, yeah, it's time to start another sprint.
And if
They back
he's still down
and
there.
he's still huffing. Boss.
Damn, Coach.
Boss, you see this, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm looking at him, Coach. I'm looking. So with all of that, you better come off that ball going crazy with all this.
Man, what?
Let me see. Your effort better be amazing right now, cause you
susceptible, man. I'm not saying it's bad. I just don't want to see him get hurt because he's susceptible when you start sucking like that, man.
Yeah, he was down there a long time. And good defense, Boot. That's the way the meat force was forced. He didn't allow him to push off. And I'm glad the refs let them play through that too. Cause
They threw a flag on.
What'd you say, a flag on that?
Yeah.
This is Will Vinich's group, and usually they do let your backs and receivers play it out.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you who I want to come back for a couple calls.
Boston's out of there.
Yeah, he's coming out because you look at him on the sideline. Ball!
He tired, Coach. Yeah.
State of Mississippi,
he
said they need this addicted about it. He
But listen,
tired,
though,
ball.
Hey, but this is why I say this. I want to see Douglas come back. What's the guy, number 55? I like to see him come back, man.
Lawson.
And be a rookie.
Lawson.
Yeah, I like to see Lawson come back.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah.
Nothing big, though. Nothing big, but I like to see Lawson. Lawson is giving us a lot of good work. I like what he does on the run game. He's not the superstar guy like he was before, but he's solid.
Oh, man. Say, bro.
Boo.
Oh, man.
That's
Come
some
on,
bull.
man.
That's some bull.
Man. That's all right.
Hey, y'all, I do want to
Boss,
let y'all
and he
know
did the
early.
back shoulder like you told me.
I want to let everybody know early, man. We celebrating my brother's birthday today, so I won't be doing my we won't be doing post game. We would have absolutely did a post game if it wouldn't have been for that, you know. But obviously, we got to keep first things first. All
mean,
my
it is
people
an
here, my
early
friends
game.
here,
Hey, man.
my brothers here, so we go kick it right after the game. So anyway, I just wanted to let y'all know that, man, and just be straight up about like
I
what's
want
gonna
to
happen
say
after the
something.
game. What you say,
Boss,
Coach?
I want to say something right quick, man. Everybody who's in this chat out here that's listening to this great content, man, please send a super chat for like $1 or $2 or $5 or something. Man, support Boss Cowboy, man. This guy's dealing with, this guy's having a thing with his brother, but he said he's make sure the nation still gets the content that we get every week. and went out and did all the work to put this screen together for us to get this work in, and for y'all to get the content that y'all getting for with this Cowboy game, regardless what our record is, regardless what the season is, still putting in this work. So we need to support him, man, and give him a shout out, give him a cash app or something before he can celebrate his brother's birthday, man. Then they can turn another one up for us.
Man, I appreciate that, Coach. For real, I appreciate that. Yeah, cause I
pick up the ball.
Yeah, we still tried to keep it dope. We could have just threw on any one of the streaming platforms and kept it moving, but we still wanted to give you the mics, the sounds, the looks, the graphics, the B-rolls, the music.
Yep, all that. Come on, T.
That
Keep
guy
him out the end zone. Give me the ball
That
back.
guy making some money. That guy making some money today. Osa is making some money today.
Yeah,
Osa
Coach, I
making
think
some
you're
money
right, though,
today.
Coach. It's time to push Osa. It's time to really,
Yeah.
cause see, you know that's the problem with defensive tackle. Defensive tackle is one of them positions to where a lot of times people don't kind of see the value in them guys and what they doing. You know? Damn. You know, so people like that sometimes last to get paid unless they getting a bunch of sacks. But Osa is
I feel
definitely
like
been a
this.
terrorist right now. He's been an absolute terror. I appreciate you, Angie. Angie broke down too to support the channel. Appreciate you for my brother's birthday, man. Throwing down the $2 behind Coach Marv, and really, you know, I really appreciate what he said on that. And we getting ready to kick it, man. So anything can help if y'all decide to put it in the Cash App. It'll be Boss Cowboy Sports with the $sign Boss Cowboy Sports. We appreciate any donations, man, that can go towards the stream and all the stuff that we do. Yes, indeed.
Hey, I'm gonna say something, boss. We need to push Osa. We need to push him fast, because let me tell you something. If the Cowboys don't get in negotiation with him before the year's out and they go in the off season, he will be playing for the Washington Commanders next year. I can tell you that from now. I'm telling you, if they get on the open market, they come to get him, and they come to get him ready.
Yeah. And it's smart, too. That was Quinn's pick.
Yep.
Ooh, I can't wait to get on them short reels.
Man, I am so impressed by so many individuals, man. Guys who've been stepping up and rising to the occasion. Even AO, after his situation last week, to be able to come in today and not be a liability in the cornerback room, man, salute to him. He took a lot of hot criticism on last week, rightfully so.
Right.
But, hey, just like a cornerback, quick memory, and you got to go in there for the next play, man. So salute to him. I'm just liking the effort that I'm seeing from the team all the way around, man. I mean, you could say, oh, what do we have to play for? You know, ain't like we fighting for the playoffs. So, you know, but guys are still being professional. They're still going about their business. They're still trying to improve their craft. And at the end of the day, that's all I could ask for. I think that's all any of us could ask for, is to just see a team push. And like CeeDee Lamb said in his last interview, what's most important right now? Just getting a win.
Say, let's do this, fellas. Since we're not going to do no post-game, let's go ahead and start giving them the post-game now. I'm not acting like the game is officially over, but this would be a good time for us to start kind of putting our thoughts out there and just at least give that post-game value. So, with this win, we're going to likely move up on Tankathon and where we pick in the draft. So, I guess I just want to go around the room and kind of just have that discussion just post-game wise. What's your thoughts on us continuing to win out on these games and the way that we win, and just what's your thoughts? I'm going to start with you, Coach Marv. We'll give them a little bit of post-game now.
Yeah, I mean, I like the way we're playing. I want to echo what Eric was saying. I want to echo what he's saying about those guys as being professional. But I want to give a post-game shout-out to a guy that I think has been very professional. I think he really is epitome of loving the Cowboys and plays very hard, and that's Jordan Lewis, man. Jordan Lewis has given us everything he can give us. He's only getting very minimal money, but he's out there playing. He's not saying I'm hurt. He's not out there looking for his career. And every time you see him, he's playing hard. And these are the type of guys you want to see. These are the kind of guys that you want on your roster. But like you said, Boss, that it's about. I think I'm not really worried about where we draft at because we draft well.
Yeah.
Guys, teams that don't draft well got to worry about got to be at the top so they can get no-brainer picks. We gonna get some picks, and we got volume of a lot of the picks. So, and we got a young football team, man. So listen, we're in a good position, but I want to give that shout out to Jordan Lewis, man, because he's a real dog and he plays like a real dog. Yes, he has some, but man, he's the smallest guy out there, and he plays with the biggest heart.
Facts. Bro, it's me, bro. Hold on real quick, but you look like you were going hard too, man. You done
Look at the
bobbed your head
coaching
and
over there.
everything.
Look at the coaching going on that side.
You off
Look at
mute.
the coaching on that side.
Yeah. So look, with everything that is going wrong this season, right?
Yeah.
Lose a defensive coordinator, injuries hitting us left and right. I mean, major guys, key guys, starters, role players, you name it. Then we find a backup who actually starts playing well, and then that person goes down. So you look at everything that has happened to this team, and for what I am seeing, this is some of the stuff that we've been calling for. This is some of the common sense decisions that just on paper have your Cowboys playing at a higher level. And I'm appreciating the fact that, one, we found the lead back, Enrico Dowdle. Salute to him for being able to hold up on his end of the bargain. The offensive line had some struggles earlier trying to find continuity. They have improved. Even Cooper Rush at times, he's looked, but you see him still improving. Even this game, I'm watching the man throw some dimes, y'all, absolute dimes. Then I'm looking at the receivers. Jalen Brooks just caught one at the back of the end zone. So it's all the way around. Maris Leofau, he steps in. It's to me, it's we just in a different season. See, we're still coming off a winter, going into the spring. We still got some budding to do. We're not in full summer bloom yet. That's where this team is, and so you got a lot of budding talent. We're gonna get a whole lot more budding talent in this offseason with this draft. But as Coach said, we got the young team, but it's an opportunity for us to solidify a solid team for a long time. Because you get all these guys on their first deals, you got a while to work before you got to start figuring out who you think.
Right. And then I got a super chat from Noon Wilson. He said, much love, Boss Cowboy and Cowboy Nation. Turn up, man. I appreciate the 2 bones, my brother. Really do. Yeah, man. I'm definitely chunking on my brother's birthday. Yeah, we kick it, man. Thanks for helping us on the Kick It Fund. Yeah, no, man. I wish I would have had my sound effects. That Rico button would have been going crazy today. You know, Rico.
This is what we call. This is what you call running it down. This is what you call running it down another team's throat.
Right.
This is when you make them submit, and this is where your linemen love this, man. Listen, man. Always a lineman love this, where you can pound the guy, you can see in his eyes. You can look at his eyes in his helmet and see in his eyes that he looking at the clock saying how much time we got left in the game.
Yeah.
And know what you say as offensive lineman?
When the offensive line start talking trash, Coach.
This is what you say as offensive lineman. Say, hey, God can't help you here, baby. Time ain't going fast enough.
You gonna hate this next play, Coach.
Why we do this, man?
I knew it. I said, Coach gonna hate that.
What is we doing, man?
I knew it. I said, Coach gonna hate that play.
If I was CeeDee Lamb, I'd go there and bust it right in the face with the ball. So, man, I'm bruised up. I'm banged up. And you call me in the game to go and throw up and see what these guys are going to tee off on me, man. Come on, man.
See, that's
Run me down the field, man.
See, that make you vulnerable for a comeback right there. You was thrashing them, running right at them. You got cute. You was thrashing him the whole drive.
Well, it's not that point, boss. Just run my man CeeDee Lamb down the field so he can catch a pass where one person can tackle him. Just don't throw the ball out there where he got 15 people can tackle him.
And they angling at him. Yeah, he already got a bad shoulder. They angling at him. Crazy. Yep. So Rico got 130.
130.
That's crazy.
Hold on, say you forgot your super chat, bro, Rodney. Hold on, let me try to find you. Right. Oh, I see.
130 yards.
Oh yeah, he said Rico. Yeah, man, I swear. Rodney, if I had my button, let me see if I can find my button, bro. I'm gonna try to find that button. Rico deserves it, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to find that button for Rico, bro. Rico deserves it, man. This is what
and I think Zeke got 4-3 carries. I think he averaged 4.5 yards a carry himself.
Yeah,
so I mean, listen. Turpin averaged, listen, they got almost 200 yards rushing.
Yep. That's crazy.
How many rounds he got rushing?
I told you, man, Rico got 130 right now. Turpin got 27. And as a team, we got 176 on the ground. Averaging as a team, averaging 5.7 a carry.
That's right. I mean, it don't listen. It's about being creative and getting your team into rhythm. It's about being in rhythm, getting them in rhythm and running the ball and believing in it. Going into the game, telling them that's how we're gonna do this game, and then we'll build off of that. But if you go into the game saying, "Well, we just need to run the ball better, a little bit better. We just need to run the ball better." No, you need to go in the game and say, "We need to dominate the running game," and then the pass game gonna come. That's not being a pass. That's not being a three in the cloud of dust. But you got to say we got to be able to dominate whatever we do, not just be good at it. Because if you tell a team that we just want to be good at it, guess what they're gonna be? Bad at it. You tell them you want to be great, they may be good. Oh, not Jordan Lewis.
You want us to dominate, to be able to dictate. See,
Jordan.
when you dominate, you can dictate whatever it is that you want to do on the field. And that's the point that you want to get to. You seeing that today, we're running at will, 5.7 a carry. That's because we dominated. Now we can dictate what we want to do in the football game.
I ain't got my Rico button.
Get up, Jordan.
Jordan Lewis down? I don't see. You must be
but he hurt.
I can't handle no more injuries, bro. God, dog.
But you know what? I ain't tripping. Because Keemon Hall is a bad man.
All right. He looked like he got a stinger. The way he was moving his shoulder.
Yeah.
He looked like he gonna be all right.
Yeah, I don't like when the guy with the big sombrero come out there. I just don't like when the guy from the Cowboys with the... I don't like when the Cowboys trainer with the big sombrero come out there. That made me nervous.
Yeah.
You know, the guy with the big hat, the big cowboy hat. That when he come out, man, that means something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep. Get the ball right.
Well,
Sad.
I also say, man, like
Somebody said something about number 55.
we not being disrespectful, trying to act like this game is completely over with.
Oh, look, look 55.
We just giving you a little bit of kind of our
55
thoughts. I will say, as this game is starting to get to the end, Coach, I'm gonna echo what you said earlier. I ain't worried about linebacker. I'm not worried about. Boy, that's Zimmer, boy, Zimmer. Say Zimmer, man. I'm proud of you, Zimmer. But like, just the future looks so good at linebacker. It really does. And see, games like this will make you take linebacker off your need list and major league list if they just keep playing like this. Yeah, Micah Todd.
Well, you still need it.
Yeah, I saw that, Coach. That was more than a loss.
I mean, and I'm not saying it for now. I don't want people to say, "Well, you saying no." I'm just saying, I'm telling the if you fatigue will get you in situations later on in games where you can get yourself hurt. You got to be in optimum shape. Now, if you got a cold or something making you not do that, that's fine. But I know he knows he's not in optimum shape, and that can get you in situations where you can get hurt. Because I know if he get in tip-top shape, woo, Lord.
Yeah, you're right. My boy said low-key Lawson needs to come back. Yeah, we were saying that earlier.
Yeah,
And then Lawson
he
is
wanna
likely
make
going to be
money.
at a very good price, like real top.
Yeah.
Lawson was almost out the league.
Yep.
Yeah.
So to get a guy that was almost out the league to come in there and get you what, he got 6 sacks now?
Yeah, 5, 6 seconds. Man.
And he
gave
stopped
you-
the run?
He gave you what you. Yeah.
What about Butler? Y'all remember that cornerback? Is he coming back?
I doubt it,
Josh
to be
Butler.
honest.
Back.
I would want him
Yeah,
back, but I
Josh.
doubt he coming back because of the timing of that knee. Honestly, it happened so late
he's
in the
on-
season.
Oh, Michael mad. He mad because they took him out of the game because he jumped offside. Oh, hey, man.
Yeah.
That's
Look
hey,
at
that's
Lawson.
hey. That's what you got to do, man. You jumped offside, we take you out of the game. And we offside again. Who offside again? We lined up offside.
My boy say him and Sam Williams. Yeah, I'm excited for
Now
Sam
take him
Williams
out.
next year,
That's
too.
right. You see what's happening out here, fellas. See?
What's-
Parsons jumped offside, they took him out the game. He was upset because he wanted the stats. Lawson get line up offside.
He
Hey,
took him out.
come on out here.
That's just-
This here.
Ain't they just great
Simba
coach?
is saying, I'm teaching. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
saying we got to clear the sloppiness for the next 3 games. We got to get some continuity. Zimmer knows he's playing for a job. He's
Yes.
getting his job here for someplace else.
Right.
So this is what you try to do. You're trying to build a good habit with your team. And this is how you build good habits. You get on them when they make mistakes in games like this.
1 year?
1 year. Everybody on a 1 year contract. That don't work nowhere. We should have known that was gonna work this year. We doomed ourselves for the year started. They ain't a team has never won with a lame duck staff. They ain't never happened. So why we think we so good it's gonna happen this year? So we did that. You know,
My question is, not even a question. My thinking is, Zimmer low-key helping Mike McCarthy, for real. And then Spanky with a super said, this team is conditioned. Offense wears them down. Huh.
I don't know the condition.
I would agree with
They
that.
getting better, but I don't know how great a condition they in.
I would agree with that early in the season, for sure. Mid-season,
Got him.
what's your thoughts on that, Coach? Super Chat, he said, this team is conditioned, offense wears them out. What's your thoughts on that, Coach?
I don't think I don't think the conditioning of this team is where it should be.
Look at Neely.
I think.
Oh! I'm sorry, Coach. Hey, I just saw Izzy
Players
pick.
playing him. You get it, and that should be easy. I don't know why he threw that. That's
Good
an
night.
easy pick there. Good job. I just think one thing what it happens, right? You got to understand this about football, people.
Yeah.
Winning and success breeds confidence, and your team start to play with confidence and continuity as they win and start having success. But that only happens when you do the little things right. We're starting to do a lot more little things right, and we shut down big plays. Think about it. If this team, again, I'm going to say it again, I've been saying it for years. If this defense don't give up big plays, teams don't score on us. That's with Quinn. That's with Zimmer. That's it. Nobody. If we don't give up big plays, teams don't score on us. But you know how you stop big plays? That means you got to do the little things right every damn play.
Man,
I'm
Izzy
loving
got
all
that
of this,
pick
by
and
the way.
nobody gonna even care.
Boy, Zimmer on a little hot streak, ain't he?
Yeah.
Is Z coming back?
No. I don't know. Depending on who's your coach. Depending on who your coach.
And if Z go to the right team next year,
I don't think Zeke wants to. I don't think Zeke wants to. I think Zeke doesn't want to leave out of Dallas, but it's going to have to be the right coach that wants him to be able to utilize him. And I don't really think. I don't even think. I'll put it like this, man. We run the ball now. I don't think McCarthy had no reason, no intention to run the ball from the beginning of the season.
right?
I think he's being forced to do it now, but he had no intention to run the ball. And I think that was his decision not to get Derrick Henry here. He could talk all he wanted. He went and gave, and Jeb actually even said that. Why get Derrick Henry? We were going to use him the same way.
Now I know we got 30 attempts this game. I know we got 30 rushing attempts this game.
Oh, already.
You can just look at it and you can see that.
Yeah.
My boy JJ, the mom said Zim better than Quinn with the $2 super chat. I kind of like the things that both of them good, bro. Both of them good, but I'm starting to like Zim better now, especially as the defense is getting healthier. Because I kind of went down a list of things. I was like, when was the last time we complained about containment? When was the last time we complained about hustle? When was the last time we complained about linebacker play? Like, for real. We was complaining about all that last year.
A lot.
We not even really talking about personnel things like the size of linebackers. We not having those conversations. Good jump cut, boy. That's a tough first down.
Yeah.
A tough one.
We were missing.
That was a hard 5.
Like, why not do that all year?
That's the part that's pissed you off.
I'm going like this, man. The more he run the ball, the more he gonna get lubed up, and he's gonna run better, man. Zeke is never. If you look at his career when his heyday, he got most of his yards from carry 10 through 18 to 20. The first 10 carries he didn't get as many yards. It take that locomotive some time to get warmed up. You don't, hey man, a 18-wheeler don't get warmed up in the first 5 miles.
Yep.
My brother in the chat, he talking about Zeke trash.
No.
He might be serious. I don't know. Oh no, bro, you here yet? Is he here yet? Yeah. He probably on the way watching from the car. My boy Smitty Rock say Zeke struggled for that first down. I see it totally different. I thought
He got it though. Damn.
What's the struggle, man?
like you had to run through forecast to get there.
What man? These people, man, I don't know what football they be watching, man. I don't even know what he struggled. Like, every running back and running players, he struggle with it.
Yeah, you run it through.
They know you gonna run the ball.
Yeah. But everybody also can't say easily Rico hitting it with more bursts and just as much power.
Yeah.
We can't say that about Rico. Everybody got to get Rico that. That boy
Yes.
burst look good.
Look at them hogs moving.
Yeah, I wish we ran the ball like this all season. I would have guaranteed we would have won at least 10 games with this, even with Cooper Rush. I would
Bro,
have
I can't even get up right now. I will flip this damn table over.
I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna say this. not only they got Walesko in guard. Walesko's playing guard now. On left guard. They got Walesko playing left guard, y'all. Doing a good job too. Yeah. No. Shipley. Shipley is in there. Walesko is number 79, I believe. He's playing left guard, I believe.
Yeah, that boy also trying to get paid. Also say this ain't gonna be no year to where my production drop off at the end of the season. He said, no sir. You right, coach. They
but
also
I'm
trying
gonna
to
say
get
this,
that.
man. And I'm finna get people upset because they're gonna think, and I may be starting to firestorm for Dak Prescott. Dak, you gotta believe the running game is the way to dominate.
I feel that, coach. I was thinking about that myself.
You got to believe the running game is where it's to dominate and to make the passing game easy with you. You got to believe that we got to control the game with the running game and score points with the running game. You need to be a surgeon, not a person to do all the lifting. You don't need to be a laborer and a foreman. You just need to be the guy that makes the play to win the game, not try to control every play. Learn from Patrick Mahomes, man. Patrick Mahomes learned how to hand that ball off is a whole lot better than to try to win it every passing down.
Oh yeah.
Tom Brady learned that.
Oh yeah.
All of the greats learned that. You got to learn that. You got your money now. You don't have to put up great numbers. You just got to win games.
Coach them say that it was Dak that was checking into a bunch of runs. I don't know if I've ever seen that, to be honest. To your point, coach, you know. My boy Spanky the Great said, Coach Mike is a Super Bowl winning coach. Jerry tamed him.
Man, when did he win the Super Bowl?
2008.
And guess the guy in Jacksonville, he was Super Bowl winning coach too. How horrible is he? How bad is he?
I don't think Doug bad. I don't think Doug bad. Doug Peterson.
The one.
Sometimes you're in
Doug
trash
Peterson?
organizations. But I see what Coach saying though. Yeah, he talking about for Jags. Jacksonville coach.
Yeah.
But
They in the middle of a whole lot of transition though.
So Zeke is gone. McCarthy is back.
I'm pretty certain Mike McCarthy's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with Belichick out, I think that's.
Mm-hmm.
You bring Mike McCarthy back, y'all might not even worry about the season, fellas.
you think it's
Dang.
impossible, Coach? You think it's just flat out impossible?
And if he come back, listen, and he's gonna come back. So he gonna bring the coach and pay him at least minimum salary like everybody else, at least 10, because the minimum salary is between 10 and 15 million dollars for a coach.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So if he come back for $6 million,
I'm sorry.
you gonna get that.
Yeah.
You gonna get what you pay for. And
so you
listen,
think it's impossible?
I'm put it like this, Cowboy fan. I'm gonna tell you this: if Cowboy Nation allowed the Joneses to have the lowest paid coaching staff in the league, y'all should be ashamed of y'all fans. Cause there ain't no cap on that. If they allow them to give you the lowest paid coaching staff as much as we give them, y'all should be ashamed.
That's gonna be another.
Because their defensive coordinator, Kansas City defensive coordinator makes more than your whole coaching staff combined.
Boy, I ain't seen this in a minute.
People gonna be like, "It was trash." And we're like, "Oh God, okay."
He got turned around.
Yeah.
He's not a lead.
Yeah, they got him at. All right, y'all. So yeah. Oh, Matt Walesko was at guard, coach. You ain't lying.
Yeah.
You see Hoffman put his hand back on. All right, so let's give our last words before we get up out of here. Hey, y'all down for a post game? My brother not here yet. If my brother not here, y'all down for a post game? Or did
I don't have the
hype you
time.
up to go home?
I don't have the time.
I don't hype you up to go home. All right, let me give my final words then. I'll start it off. Well, first of all, I appreciate everybody for rocking with us with the watch party, man. Good win by Dallas. We obviously gonna move up on Tankadon. I think that's actually good because when you look at the history of the Dallas Cowboys and you look at when we picked between 12 and 17, we hit people like Michael Parsons and CeeDee Lamb. I think that's ultimately and truly the sweet spot for us in drafting, because even if you go higher than that, maybe Dallas will start reaching, trying to please people. But nah, between 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, that's going to be the second wave of your best athletes. That's likely to be your first best running back will probably be sitting right there. 2 receivers going to be likely sitting right there. You might have a shot at a exceptional guard or center right there. It's going to be fresh, man. So, listen, for everybody that's been crying and wanting Tankathon, we understand. It's logical, but to me, we still in a good position. I love what Zimmer doing with the defense. I think Zimmer we need to put his name in the hat. It just makes sense. He's doing a great job. They playing hard for him. And if we just got to get rid of Mike McCarthy, I think we got some in-house solutions at this point that can keep us going in the right direction without blowing everything up. That's my final word. Coach. Oh, Coach, hold on. I got you mute, man. Coach, I've been goofy all day on this button. I'm not at the house, so you know how that is. It's a little off. Go ahead, Coach.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to say this, man. I just want to say it is always great when we come down to Carolina and win, because the fan support that goes down to the Charlotte stadium for the Cowboys is humongous. So it's great for our fans to go and get a victory down in Charlotte, because I can guarantee you 70% of the fans there were Cowboy fans. So it's great for our fans to go places and to win. It's great for us to win a physical football game. I think we get an evaluation of guys, and I just want to make sure people understand, fellas, we got more talent than what we say we got. I think sometimes we get caught up in the wins and losses and saying you don't have talent because of the wins and losses, but that's not to say what your talent is because of the wins and losses, but it's just about how you playing as a team, and we playing as a team to be where we are. We are what our record say we are. That's no problem. That's no what we are what our record is, but it's always good to get a win. And I want to leave this, when we talk about we need to get, I think Zimmer should get an interview and get consideration for being a head coach. He's got head coaching experience. I think he's going to have a mentality of coming here and changing some mentality type things. But again, they're going to try to find another coach. But I will say, when people talk about winning Super Bowls, Jacksonville coach just lost a game to the Jets today. So it tells you Super Bowl winning coaches is still, don't mean you Super Bowl winning coaches, but it's just how it is sometimes, man. So Cowboys got a victory, and again, I want to tell you again, boss, thank you for doing all you can do for us to be able to get this live stream together today.
Oh yeah, appreciate it, Coach. It was a pleasure. Ed, you had some words?
Yep, I wanted to say, man, appreciate y'all for what y'all do. Y'all know, man, there's some people out here that really appreciate y'all. Amp and Coach, man, we watch y'all, man. I watch y'all more than ESPN. And then I want to say thank you to Boss, man, being consistent with his grind and serving the Cowboys nation. Man, y'all do a great job. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep it going. We love y'all, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
Oh no, Amp, you already know the button, bro. I'm used to it. Now go.
Okay. All good. Hey, so Cowboys get the W. I know it's not like, oh God, yes, we're playing meaningful football in December. I know that's not the case. Unfortunately, the season has unraveled for us the way that it has. But the bright spot has been your next man up. You always hear that phrase in Dallas, and we have tested it to the max this season. And you've got guys who have stepped up, who are evolving, who are getting key reps. This is better than any preseason work you can get. And this is what's going to make our team that much better. The fact that, yes, Boss Cowboy, to the point of the fans, you can be young and have a lot of experience, because that's what this team is. We're young with a lot of experience because of the way things have unfolded. So continue to strengthen our weaknesses. The word for the day, y'all, I believe you with this, is protection. Yes, it's very important. Not that kind of protection, not the one that your mom and your daddy sat down and had that conversation with you about during your adolescent years. No, I'm talking about protection of your offensive line, protection of your quarterback, protection of your running back. The protection that they had Cooper Rush back there, noodle arm, Cooper Rush, looking like he was throwing them things on a string. It made your offense look better. We got the attempts that we've been banging for. Guess what? It looks better. We weren't banging for these things just because that's how we wanted the team to play, because that's what we knew would be the recipe for victory. And now you have seen it. The blueprint has been laid out. Let's not be goofy as we move forward. Let's learn from these valuable lessons, and maybe it may take a shift in philosophy of our team going forward. But hey, good, better, best. Never let it rest till your good becomes your better and your better becomes your best. Until next time, Cowboys Nation, y'all be blessed.